Just getting here, guys. Sorry, had to do some last minute ordering and editing and stuff. I actually ordered my own damn products for once. Also, Milo's sitting here tonight. But yeah, I ordered some of the new T-shirts I just came up with. So I have not set up a Discord yet. Ocean Dude is finally here early. Hey, what is going on, Ocean Dude? Illinois. Yep. So just kind of getting into it here. Sorry, we're getting going. I moved the keyboard down to my lap so that when I start typing today, it'll be a little less offensive. But we'll also be talking about the giveaway and what we're going to be doing, all that stuff. This is so low. It's not low enough, or it's so low that it's too low. I don't know. If I move the monitor over, I can swing this over a little bit more. There we go. Also, I'm selling the 4090, believe it or not. Yay, there we go. Now we can sit and talk. Hercules, Hercules, Hercules. Also, today I got bored and watched almost all of my old tech videos from way back in 2017, so I had that going for me. Did I just start? Yes, Lindsay, I literally just started less than 2 minutes ago, just kind of getting into it, waiting for some more people to get in here. But boy, a bunch of you just jumped in. Was not expecting the ad for the start of the stream. Yeah, monetization is turned on. It's the only way YouTube, and pardon me, Google in general, will actually recommend my stuff is if I leave ads on, because they're a bunch of dicks. And you can tell them I said that, or they can expect me to say that. So you may get served ads during the stream, but I need to do that, and otherwise the viewership stays down. So anyways, like I said in the community post, it's not a lie. We'll be talking about that later, but we will be giving out that Blacksmith safe again. And I think I have a different way of doing it. So Mr. Mom, what is up? Grayson, so it was sent out today. Awesome, dude. Was not expecting an ad. Yeah, unfortunately, that is going to happen. And I do apologize. I'm finally to the itchy part of my tattoo. So that's going to suck for the entire thing. But let's dive into it. My foot is feeling better. I've been literally sitting in bed other than my doctor's appointments for the last 7 days. The double 320 will be going with me to the range when I take that out there and try to shoot it. Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to be editing and uploading that video tomorrow, and I'll have to say it a few times during this thing, but tomorrow, because Wednesday. Wednesday's when the video will go up. And then next Monday is when I'll draw a winner. But it'll be the video on Wednesday that you guys will have to watch, like, comment, all that bull crap, and then you'll be entered in to win the Blacksmith safe, which is how I've decided to do it. So it's going to be all up on my side. Blacksmith is kind of hands off now. They said just draw a new winner, but I want to do it and encourage more people that haven't been there. So all you live stream people are going to get first crack at knowing what's going on. So you guys will be first up for potentially winning it, but we'll see what happens. It's different safe, right? I'm not going to share it. You want to share it? You saw the picture, right? It's got like $4,000 in guns sitting in it. Andrew, what's going on, dude? The goat is here. Nice. Getting ready to start making dinner. Baked breaded pork chops, pasta, and peas and carrots. Sounds really good. A lot of carbs in there though, and I'm actually off carbs right now. But you can't win, can you? Why not? You're in the United States. It'll just be drop shipped to your home. It's not like you got to live in my state. Did you make a giveaway for random viewers too? The giveaway that I'm talking about is for everybody. So again, I will do a community post on Wednesday, and when you see that community post go live, it will tell you what you have to do in order to enter. It's really easy. Actually, the post will go up tomorrow. The video will go up on Wednesday. So yeah, as long as you're in the lower 48 states, they just can't ship to Hawaii or Alaska. If you are outside of the United States, we'll think about something else. But here's the deal. It's going to be, like I said, it's going to be kind of like I did the members only giveaways that I did at the beginning of the month. You have to be a member, you have to be subscribed, you have to leave a comment, you have to like the video, and you have to have your member or your subscriptions public. If you don't have your subscriptions public, I can't see the goddamn thing, and I can't know if you're actually subscribed. I can't verify your subscription status, you automatically get kicked. But what's going to happen is, so I'll put up the community post tomorrow. Wednesday, I'll put up the video, and then next Monday is when I'll do the drawing. So you have almost a week to get in there. So, Grayson, what's up, Sonny? You're going to be popping in and out. Your buddy and a buddy and a buddy are tweaking on the Corolla. Oh, sounds like you're having fun then, Andrew. Yeah, so that's cool. I'm good. I didn't see any Glocks in the safe. There was. Look again. Upper left. Glock 17 sitting up in there. I don't keep a lot of Glocks in my normal rotation, and I was using that. I'm using. Actually, they sent me literally, like I said, I got two more. You just can't see them because they're on the other side of the room, on the other side of the phone there. But I have two more models that they sent me that they want me to unbox on Wednesday. So Wednesday during that live stream, is that the 22nd? No, that's Friday. Friday the 22nd, I'll be unboxing their next two models for 2024. So you have very bad ADHD. What about a safe? Ocean Dude, not a problem. As I was saying, no winner came forward for the black. I almost said the ADHD safe, the Blacksmith safe that I was giving away with Blacksmith. I did not get a winner. They did not respond. So what's going to happen is we're going to redo the giveaway because it's been 3 weeks and they never got back to me. So unfortunately, they're outside their window. One of the patent dates on the barrel was July 4th. Yeah, that's going to be so awesome, dude. I'm just going to be mounting it in a shadow box. Either that or I might put it in an acrylic block. I'll make a 2-piece acrylic block. That way it can come apart if I want to. But that's going to be a cool display piece when I'm done with it. No ad for you. It's hit and miss, Ocean Dude. It's set up to be a balanced mix, but because I have ads turned on, those of us that are getting them, you're going to get them, and there's just, unfortunately, I've set it to minimalist, so you guys should get bugged very little bit, but they want to do what they want to do to make some money, which is the only reason they're going to recommend you guys to me through the live stream shorts. So keep track of that. Moving on towards what's going to be happening, because we also have the end of the month giveaway for just regular subscribers. That starts on Monday. So what's going to happen is I'm going to give away the safe on Monday, but the subscription giveaway, so people that are just subscribed, not the members, they will start getting into that giveaway on Monday, and I'll draw that one on Friday. So it's going to be like Monday and Friday of next week. Some winners are getting picked up. Hey, Wesson, what's up? I'm just blind, or you hit it on the edge. I'm pretty sure it's in the picture there. Hang on one second. Yeah, you just can't see it. It's the one top left. I'm looking at it right now. So the wood grain SIG 226 is right next to it. My 320, my Rock 57. The one on the far left in the picture is the Glock 17. The fact that you're a Glock fanboy and you can't identify a Glock from the back of it. You can always tell a Glock because they're the only ones that have the well, SIG does it too for their 320, but they have the open screw hole for, you can insert that plug into the back that fills up the back of the grip, or you can put a mag well on it. It's got both of those on there. Josh, like I said, I'm giving away it winds up holding 16 or 13 guns. It's a safe / locker. It's a secured locker. It's not fire rated, so it's not a safe. But it's a Blacksmith. They call it a safe, but it's a Blacksmith safe locker, and it holds 13 guns, 6 long guns and 7 pistols. You bandits! The bandits took my pyrite. I'm so sorry. Am I a baby skibbity up? You just had mozzarella sticks. That explains why you had the ADHD. I had honey roasted peanuts. I'm allergic to peanut butter, but it's not peanut butter until it's in my mouth. Isn't there a SIG lower you can put a Glock upper on? Not that I know of. The lockups are completely different and they're all patented, so I've never seen one, but that would be funny. Andrew, the ATF pulled up to your house on Saturday. What were you doing? You have a karting seat in the highest paying race for the season. Everybody give good lucks to Andrew. Tell him good luck in the comments. I hope you win, dude. You don't even know your Gen 5 had an ambi slide release. Yet you're calling yourself Glock fanboy, huh? I think you and I are going to have a conversation one of these days about what fanboy means.
You're not a fanboy, motherfucker.
Also, I'm getting rid of the 4090. It's up for auction right now, so it's starting at $1,500. So if you wanna bid to win my 4090, go for it, because I got a super good deal on a 3090 water cool that's going in my system. Bro, that Glock femboy. Hey. Don't make fun of femboys. Glock and femboy are pretty much, they mean the same thing. Glock needs to take a minute and read a book on just Glocks. Yes. Glock fanboy, you need to read the Glock fan book, built by the fan man, under the Mandalorian section of Banda. Anyways, hold on a second. Let me bring up my Spring Store. Then you can see my silly thing. And like I said, I ordered a couple of items, so I'll be wearing it as soon as I get them, but they take a little while. Look at Wesson coming in with another dono. Thank you, Wesson. The big thing is it's going right back to you guys, so I love you guys. You're contributing to the delinquency of yourselves, which makes me feel so good. So good. Actually, if any of you are on computer, go down to the description. It's the first link in the descriptions. Where the hell did it go? Where did it go? It should be up. Hello. Yeah, I understand 2 units are sold because I just bought my own stuff. Hang on a second. I'm trying to figure out where my stuff just went. Huh. Hold on 1 second. It's okay. It's okay, kids. Trust me. All of a sudden, my stuff is gone. Well, it looks like I got to fix it. So they took my money for an item they're not sending me. So that'll be good. Finally getting your Ranger tinted 20% all the way around besides the front. The front is getting 5% drop. Yeah, here in Northern Virginia, we can't even tint our windshields. Get you in trouble. Mr. Mom has to take off. We'll see you later. Enjoy your dinner. You can see your monitor in my fake play button. Yeah, it's reflective. That's okay. There's no porn up right now. Is this just a gun channel? No. This is a little bit of everything, my friend. Cars, computers, tech, video games, whatever you want to talk about. We talk about a little bit of everything here. But I'm trying to figure out my my Spring Store. So I got it all set up and I ordered samples, and all of a sudden the page that it was on just got killed. But I think it's because I ordered samples, so maybe they paused the store until the samples are done. So if you click on it, it's going to give you a nothing, but there is a 10% discount on everything right now. Huh. I'll go in and fix it later. That's why I have what's called I fail successfully as one of my things. You think you made a mistake. You'll be all right. Show you the double 320. Can't show you guns on live streams, my man. Can't show guns on live streams. YouTube will shut me down in an instant. Ocean Dude, we got drink and sloth right here. So I just don't have a good place to put it. Mr. Wesson says he has to pee. Yep. It's the Milo fanboy channel. If I had an extra pin, I would just pin Milo to the wall, but I don't. Sorry, the vent system just kicked in. Somebody's cooking onions. Yay! We're back up. That pissed me off. I think it has to wait and go live, get reviewed. It's a Milo fanboy channel. Not really. Do I have a truck gun? Yes. When I go out to my vehicle, I'm usually carrying something, so that'll go in there right away for easy access. But I also have a AR pistol that I keep in the back. Not right now because my buddy's borrowing it, but yeah. Normally I keep an AR-15 in the back. You could have sent you a pin. That's okay, bro. Grayson did what Grayson did. Grayson's an awesome dude. What are we talking about also? Let's see. Sorry, dude. I'm trying to figure out why my listings went and got pulled because that pissed me off. Let's see if they sent me an email. Oh, and they screwed up everything. Doesn't matter anyways. I got to cancel it. That's what happened. They misprinted it. Yeah, damn it. Well, I'm just going to charge it back because they canceled everything. Bunch of dicks. Milo's OnlyFans. Yay! You accidentally... What? Let's see. You accidentally bought 600 pins. Nice. MCK is a good choice for a truck gun. It is. I have not really messed with one, though. Mr. Rodriguez, what's going on with you, good sir? Yeah, trying to see what the hell's going on. So, yeah, they misprinted it. God damn it. Now I'm angry. And it's too late to cancel it. Sorry, I'm going to type this while I'm sending an email to him. I had to change it for the stickers, and when I changed it, it changed it for the for everything. It moved the word up into the flag. Subject: do not send. You messed up. Buy the product. Do. See what they say. Hopefully they fix it. Well, looks like I'm going to have to wait till it gets here and call him back. Never had a bob fire. What's a bob fire? What about a honey badger for a truck gun? You can't leave a honey badger in a truck, Wesson. It is suppressed and short barrel, so it needs a double tax stamp. And by federal law, only the person that's on the tax stamp can be with the vehicle or with the item where it is. So if I get out of a vehicle and my friend is in the car and I have a honey badger in the back and a police officer sees that honey badger in the back, I can be in a lot of trouble. So anything that's class 3 cannot be left in a vehicle, especially if that vehicle gets broken into. Do you like the Chiappa Reiners lower barrel on the frame? I like the design. I don't like the manufacturer Chiappa. I like the original manufacturer, who was actually the original. God damn it, I gotta look it up. But it was actually called something else because it wasn't. Chiappa bought or paid the designer of the original gun to create the Chiappa Rhino. Not the greatest anything past 40, 60 yards. Pistols does have a little bit of play inside the brace. Yeah. Did it clickety clack? Yeah, click, 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 click. If DB was here, he'd be yelling at me. Tell us about my tats. They look like ancient Indian native designs. No, they aren't. They are just random geometric technological patterns. I told a buddy of mine, my tattoo guy, that I wanted to do. I'm trying to cover a lot of my scars. So what we're doing is we're just putting a lot of different shapes and stuff on there, and eventually all this is going to be covered, and it's all going to be shaded. My next appointment's next Sunday. I was going to do it yesterday, but my arm wasn't fully healed yet. But this arm is going to be, it's got the skull up top, and then it's going to come down, and it's going to be all gears through torn skin. So you're going to see a lot of tears in my skin looking. So it'll be 3D. Again, he's got to do shading. This is nothing but the line work we've done so far. But when it's all done, it's mainly just to cover the scars that I have. But no, nothing inspired by Indians. Put a whole CPU on it. If you look closely, I have a couple of CPUs already built into the tattoos. CPU, CPU. That up there is coming out of a CPU. So, but this arm I only want to do black and white. This arm I'm letting him do color, so we're going to do a lot of blood. You sighted in your 4570 today. Awesome, dude. That's always a fun thing to do, sighting in a new rifle. It's a pain in the ass, especially when you got, I don't know if you got a scope on yours. You said yours was what, a CVA? So do you have the scope on it? You got, are you 360 no scoping it? Oh shit, just started and I already have to take a drink. But yeah, I like my fake ass YouTube play button. It lets people kind of see my tabs. Wait, if we pause it, we can see all the stuff at the top of his ads, at the top of his bookmark. So he has himself. I have Social Blade, Google AdSense, Amazon, Lunapix for modifying pictures, mods at Fallout 4, Dropout, eBombs World, eBay, Facebook, Rumble, Player, and Hulu. You want to get another Henry repeater? Your shoulder didn't look. Yeah, your shoulder's not going to like you after you fire a 4570 a bit. If you want to make your shoulder feel better, go and threaten it with some 12 gauge slugs, full 1 ounce slugs out of like a Remington or a Mossberg. Yeah, shoot one of those, but take off the rubber butt pad and shoot it with a steel butt pad. Yeah, your shoulder's going to be like, you're an asshole, man. And you'll be like, yeah, pretty much. I am an ass man. Oh, I got 2 instances of the same live stream open because I'm a dumbass. I'm a ding dong, dinky ding dong. I like logging into my RSR and seeing when distributors get new shiz. Some things are my favorite items. They're back in stock. The OD Green Diamondback 15 is back in stock everywhere. That's good. That's good. Oh, well, that's a 17 rounder, but it doesn't have the 9mm barrel. I don't want that. Come on, come on. Come on, other thing I want. Nope. Damn it. Always looking for new stuff. You want to get another Henry. Yeah, you should. Have you heard anything good or bad about Munstrom picked up a 1-8 off Amazon for $180? Never even heard of Munstrom, to be honest. Munstrom. You mean Monstrum? Let's see. Let's just check out what they have going on. So they do a prism scope for, I mean, they're pretty inexpensive. So, like you said, you got a 1-8. So that is pretty fair price for that. Sorry, I'm looking at their stuff there. So their stuff ranges anywhere from $50 to a few $100. So I mean, shit, if it works for you. Did you get the Spectre? Is that the one you got? The 1-8 LVPO, LPVO, LPVO. You ran 1600 FPS slugs out of your VR80 for a competition back to back. Yeah, that's gonna be a lot of rounds. Were you running the 5-round mags, or did you get to run the 9-rounders? Either way, you're getting at least 2 reloads. It's a China-made scope, but higher-end China, supposedly. Well, I mean, Sightmark uses Chinese glass. HoloSun uses Chinese glass. Sightmark, I already said them. A lot of them are built over in China now. I think even Vortex uses Chinese glass now. Cooper, what's up, dude? How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome back. Welcome, Fudge. I don't know why I call you Fudge. Whole 19 round mag. Nice, dude. So you had the super banana in your VR80. Nice. The super duper. Oh shit, that's a lot of stuff. Let's see what's in stock. A lot of mags. Looks like magazines are starting to come in stock for everybody. So if you're looking for them. You have 4 of them, yeah. The flu thing is kind of lame. Sorry to hear that, Cooper. I hope you feel better soon. Because it sucks to be sick, dude. I totally get that. I had that, what was it, almost a month where I couldn't breathe for shit. And you guys were sitting here dealing with me barely being able to breathe. For a month, was it? An entire month and a half, I think. Yeah. I haven't done much, obviously, sitting here on bed rest, so I've just been watching a lot of YouTube. Playing a lot of Star Trek Online. That's right, he goes full nerd. Online category. Do I fish? Yes, I fished last year with my buddy. We didn't go too many times because my legs were a little funky, and he was kind of in the middle of doing a lot of working. So we didn't get a ton of fishing in last year. We went to Lake Anna where I basically tried to poison the fish by giving myself alcohol poisoning and then puking in the lake a whole bunch. And then he and we went fishing one day after work and got our wife mad at us because we were out for like 7.5 hours and I didn't notice that he hadn't told our wife that we were going, and it was a little annoying. Monstrum Banshee LPVO. Yeah, I mean for $180 for an LPVO, come on, that's not bad, dude. Um, Most LPVOs, like if you get a Vortex LPVO, you're talking $400 to $700 minimum. Swamp Fox's LPVO is like 400. So especially, and those are all 1 to 6s. So if you got a 1 to 8 for that, you did pretty good in my opinion. Oh, all those people missed the giveaway. I'm just screwing with people. People would be looking at this in the live stream going, what do you mean we just missed it? Bed rest from what? From leg damage, dude. I've been fighting leg problems for 15 years, and every now and then they get really bad, and I have to sit in bed, but I'll put it off and put it off and put it off until I absolutely can't anymore, and I've reached that point. I can no longer put it off, so unfortunately I am now stuck in bed. I've been in bed for roughly a week outside of going to the doctor's office twice, and yeah, so I'm just waiting for them to give me the all clear and tell me I can get off my ass and yeah, get back into the world because I have some plans for my business and stuff. I've been researching a lot of stuff, and as soon as I can go ahead and start doing it, then I'm going to start doing it. You know what I mean? God damn it. But yeah, I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, and depending on how that goes, it'll either be another week or another month. Who knows? The shit thing about legs is you never know what's going to happen until they rip you apart and tell you whether or not you're good to go. Ooh, Desert Eagles are available again. You don't see all that stuff too much. Let's check out some gun news for all my gun nuts out there. Virginia, he vetoed all those shitty attempts at banning assault rifles here in Virginia, so we get to keep our assault rifles, which is good because I, you know, didn't have to load them into a boat and give them the old Viking funeral, so that was good. Yeah, so he is going to get rid of them all. He needs to. How long stream going for today? Not sure, Grayson. I have a really bad headache, and I've taken some stuff for it, but also I'm not feeling that great because my legs are falling asleep already, so we'll see. That's unfortunate. You're sorry to hear that. Hope you get moving around again soon. So do I. It's a bitch sitting around. It really drives me nuts. All these people that are just dipping in and out. What the hell? It's Monday. Come on. Get in here. All you people that are seeing this on the lives and the shorts, come on. Get in here. I don't remember. I was watching a movie. Some dude was doing like, come on, let's fight. Oh, no, that's how Doc Holliday was doing it when Val Kilmer played him. Not sure if it's an option. Heard good and bad things about it. Severing the nerve, and there's no feeling. Maybe worth asking about. There's no feeling in there, anyways. Did I see FN is suing Ruger over the SFAR name? They can try, but as far as I don't think they had the trademark in place for the SFAR. No, it's not a nerve problem. It's a wound healing problem. Richard, what's going on? Monday suck. It does. So a lot of people are coming in and they're just dipping right up. So like, what's this guy talking about? He doesn't know what he's talking about. He's just sitting there staring at us. And I would stare at you because some of you are really good looking, but the rest of you are just fucking dog ugly, and you're really driving me nuts. Kidding. They say people might confuse SFAR with SCAR. Yeah, you can't. Hey, DB, you're late. You're late, son. Yeah, well, they can say it's going to be confusing all they want, but there's no way they're going to get legislation passed to block it. Pew Pew Tactical has an article on it. Yeah, I'll check it out at some point, but it's not going to go anywhere. That'll get thrown out. I think they're just trying to just put their name in there for some reason. They're trying to insinuate themselves in things they have no business being insinuated with. Ooh. Confaglio. Whisper more sweet no. Hey, you. Come here. I got a secret to tell you. We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
Hello. My name is... My name is Milo. If you're here to watch this guy, he's a big dumbass, so you should hit the like button. Dumbass!
Flipping late meetings are killing you. You shouldn't be going to meetings if they're trying to kill you, dude. You should avoid those kind of meetings at all costs. Dexter used to have those kind of meetings. It didn't end well for him. And you're in Florida, just like Dexter was. So being in Florida, you're in danger of being taken out by the Bay Harbor Butcher. Bay Harbor Butcher. $300 for a Gen 3 Glock 22 talk you out of it. That's just an average price if it's a Leo. If it's a Leo trade-in, they'll come around that price all day long, dude. Just walk away from it. Why do people ask me to do that? I don't know what that is, and I'm not going to do it because I don't know what it is. I'm half white and half Asian. I am not good at that. Out the door, that's a little bit better. If it's out the door, I'd make them give you an extra mag if you can. Because God knows those 40 cal mags are so hard to come by. Yay, Milo! Yay! 5'3", half part. No, actually, I'm doing a right part, left part. I part on the left and go to the right. I also dress on the left and go to the center. So it all depends on what you're talking about. Because, yeah, you know, the peen's got to go where the peen's got to go. Half, and half. So that's what I used to tell everybody. I'm half Korean, half white, half a man, half a frog, and half and half and half, and half and half and half. I'm shaking my sloth at you guys. That's a euphemism. Later on, I'm going to master it. Anyways. So let's see what's going on. Buddy of mine gave you his Hex Dragonfly dot for your Prodigy while waiting for the RMR plate that's been out of stock. The Dragonfly dot, it's a line of a dot. It's a line, not a dot. It bounces all over. Yeah, no, dude, I've shot with that stupid thing. We had a buddy of ours who actually gave us the Dragonfly right off of his gun. He's like, dude, you guys can have this. And we're like, dude, do you want something for it? He's like, no, this thing sucks. Yeah, the Dragonfly sucks. The Romeo Zero sucks. The small micro with the plastic body on it. Those suck because they can break really easy. You can just crack them when you're screwing them on. There's a lot of them I won't fuck with. You know, I'm not a big fan of the Shake Awake Delta Point Pros. That's what's on the M17 320 that's connected to the X5 Legion 320 is the Delta Point Pro. I'm not a huge fan of that one because of the way it works. I prefer the Hollow Sun. I prefer Hollow Sun, but also my Romeo 1 Pro because it has one button wake up, one button shut it off. Yeah, it doesn't have Shake Awake, but I don't really care about that. Well, this is a different view. Oh, that's right. Haywood, you've been gone for a while, son. I've been on bed rest for the week, but you've been gone. You like this Garrison too much as is. Does that mean you're not sending it into Nighthawk? Shake this. Your cheap ADE Aries that was $110 is 10 times better. No staring, and no staring. And 3MOS. 3MOS is pretty good. Haywood, yeah, no, it's fine. I'm just on bed rest trying to get my feet to heal. If I can get them to fully heal, then I can get back to doing what I want to do more full time. My problem is I was wearing something that was too loose. It caused me to wear a hole into my foot, and that hole got worse, and I never dealt with it, and then it got exponentially worse. So I'm paying the price for what I did. Basically, I'm in a recovery jail because I am a repeat offender when it comes to taking care of my shit. I don't know how to take care of myself the proper way, so yeah, I get injured a lot, and then I wind up fucked up. I don't remember where I got this from. We the people are hard to kill is what it says. So yeah, I think I got this at work one day. I needed a new one. I'll take it off. That's going to cost you a lot more than a dollar, my friend. Without looking it up, your youngest boy saying that for an Onyx Landtac Raven with all the gadgets, is there something magic about that pew pew making it worth the bucks? Nope, because I don't even know what the hell it is. Yeah, I have a lot of extra holes and a smooth brain. It allows me to just take ideas and they just wipe off. It's kind of like when you use a squeegee on your windows. It's like, that's what happens. As soon as a thought comes in, it just kind of bounces off and shoots away. So I don't have to think about it. Oh, the spider moved again. I got a big ass spider. It's about that big. It's up in the corner of my room. He hasn't been messing with me, so I leave him alone. Although he might be like biting me when I'm sleeping. But he leaves me alone during the day, so what's up, dude? Eat whatever gets up there. Found a stink bug the other day in here. Those have been dead for a year. You want to go to one of those auto ranges. Um, yeah, those are expensive though. Doing a full auto shoot is a little expensive. That's why Liberty is scheduling one for here in Virginia this year. Sorry, I kicked it. I kicked it, DB. Hairspray plus lighter equals no more spiders. I don't care about spiders, dude. I don't like other insects. Spiders don't bug me at all unless they have those little red hourglasses on the back. I've killed a couple of those. Late at LOL at night, I'm his meal. Pretty much. All right, so I'm gonna take a second here. All you new people jumping in, if you're here because of the giveaway, the thing I'm doing on Wednesday, I'll put up a video that you have to like and comment on. You have to be subscribed, and I'm giving away a $240 gun locker / safe. It's a secured gun locker. I'll be giving that away in about a week. So you'll need to do that. If you want to go for the other things, just be subscribed because I'll do a subscriber giveaway every month at the end of it. And then if you want to become a member for $2 a month, you get early access to videos. I'm a little short on videos right now because I've been on bed rest, but I'll get caught up. But for $2 a month, you get entered into members only giveaways. So at the beginning of the month, I'll draw some gift cards for members, which I've already done. So Andrew is back. Which subscribers are you giving away? Well, it all depends. So I've got some subscribers that don't do anything on the channel, so I think I'm going to send them off to the old subscribers home. I'm going to take them out back and old yeller them. I just said yellow because I'm half Asian and I'm yellow. I'm a yeller bastard. Actually, my parents were married, so I'm just a yellow failure. My walls are yellowish. You like my fake play button, guys? It makes you guys think that I actually know what I'm doing. Grayson is laughing at me, which I deserve. Milo doesn't laugh at me because she knows better. So, anywho, what's up with you guys? This isn't just for me, you know. I know you're here to listen to rant and ramble and do all this shit, but come on in, guys. Tell me what you guys want to know. If you want to know something, just get it in there. I have fun. Milo is loyal. Yeah, Milo ain't no snitch. Snitches get stitches, and every now and then she does need stitches because the hole gets too big. But that's a normal thing. It's not the kind of stitches that she needs to worry about. What's the light you put on the M&P 45? That was the Warrior Land light. That was the Crossbow MA2. It is a that one was just a light. They also make the light laser combo. They're like $100. Not a bad deal, actually. Keyman asks my opinion on the Sugar Weasel. I like the Sugar Weasel because the Sugar Weasel is nearly $1,000 less than the Daniel Defense DDM7 or whatever the frick number they're on now. So I like that better than the Daniel Defense. It has a better trigger pack. It has a polished trigger pack, so it's probably going to be more efficient. It has a better nickel boron bolt carrier group. Has a suppressor attachment already on the barrel. Has it looks better because of the tri-coloring it has, and it's every bit as reliable as the Daniel Defense. So nearly $1,000 cheaper, brand new, and just as good in my opinion. Dale is checking in and thumbs the video. Thank you, bro. Don't sneeze into Milo again. Dude, I had limited options, so Milo had it coming. Yeah. The M&P is put away right now. And by put away, I mean I sold it to a buddy of mine. But the light is all the way in my office, so. Reliable with no forward assist. Blasphemy. When's the last time you caught yourself out in the jungle needing a forward assist? Name another gun that has a forward assist. I just need the shell deflector. I hate when the shells come back and hit you. A couple of my lever guns, I hate because like my 1894 is top ejecting, and I've got a video where you watch shells are popping out and they keep going into my shirt because apparently I was wearing loose shirts because my boobs were big that day, and it was pretty annoying. Red drink. You know what the difference between the Sugar Weasel SD and Honey Badger is? I just bought the Weasel SD and you're waiting for the government to clear your quiet stick. For one, I believe the Sugar Weasel is 5.56. The Honey Badger is 300 blackout. Also, the Honey Badger is also SBR right out of the box. The Sugar Weasel is a rifle. Hold up, you did not know I had a cat. I don't have a cat. Who told you I had a cat? I had cat. It was delicious. Also, Senko. I don't know why I'm eating peanuts. I'm just trying to make my throat swell up. That's how I talk deeper. I just eat stuff I'm allergic to. And then all of a sudden my voice changes. I love watching those guys. Red drink. I love watching all the guys that sit there and you can obviously tell when they have a fake voice. You know, some people have to work at it. Like Markiplier, he's worked his entire life to get his voice as kind of like this as he can. And he's, yeah, am I gonna die? Oh no. Yeah. And then you got some people that just have naturally deep voices like Morgan Freeman and Patrick Warburton. Yeah, that's Patrick Warburton there. Yeah, drops it down there. You know, because he's a cop. Also, he didn't try to do a New England accent. I'm a cop in Quahog. How you doing? So you got the Weasel, and so SD, so it's an SBR and it's 300 blackout. Okay, so how do you have a Sugar Weasel? You got me, dude. So what is the main difference then? I'm looking. Give me a second. All right. See, I was talking about the standard one. I didn't realize that you had the SD. I apologize. Let's see. 12-inch free-floating handguard. So it's what, a 10-inch barrel? 7.5-inch barrel. Adjustable trigger. 7-inch barrel with the 1-to-5 twist. Has the Honey Badger silencer right on it. Hold on a second. Yeah, I'm 18 or older. The fuck? That's funny because the Honey Badger and the Sugar Weasel look exactly the same. That's hilarious. They took the Badger and offering it in a more affordable variant from the gas system to telescoping shorty stock. That is all still not telling me exactly what's different there. They're both gas driven, they're not piston driven. Weird. They're gas driven, so kind of think if you close your eyes and listen, you sound a lot like Alan Alda from MASH. That's kind of funny. 2,200 bucks. Hey, Mr. 45, how you doing? 4 frozen strawberry scoops, a PB scoop, oatmeal scoop, and protein powder, 2 cups almond milk. Yuck. Am I a member of any organizations like the Gun Owners of America or the NRA? Yeah, when I started down at Liberty Arms, I wound up getting an NRA thing through the NRA. But no, right now I don't support any of them because they're all a bunch of retards. It's kind of thing. It's misspelled. It's mil spec instead of Q's proprietary. Thank you. So they went with the mil spec. That's how they got it cheaper, I guess. The right to arm bears shall not be impinged. Yeah, I think if we armed more bears, it would be a much more interesting hunting season. But let's be fair. Give the bears a trank gun, give the human a trank gun. That way, if you lose, you get another chance. We should just have a trank war, and then we should have a select number of bears that are just made for taking for prizes. You know, like the bear that's a dick in the group. So you know he's the one that's a little bit unbearable. Sorry, if I had sunglasses on, I'd be like, yeah, but I don't have my sunglasses on. So, oh, did you see Will Smith finally got arrested? Yeah, turns out the Oscar was just like the first time that he let it slip in public, but he was arrested for murder. Yeah, cops showed up at the scene and apparently they found fresh prints. For one of my ranges, you have to be an NRA member. That must mean the NRA owns it. Bears eat beets. Ugh, they can keep the beets then. Yogi would get way more picnic baskets. Hey, boo boo. What do you know? You just do another 5.56. It's going to be piston driven. Your dad's SWAT team ran Adams Arms with virtually zero systems. With virtually zero problems. Yes, the piston driven guns are very much more reliable. They're easier to maintain. They run cleaner. Also, when you're firing them suppressed, yeah, you're not getting all that shit blowing back in your face nearly as bad. You're always going to get blowback when you're shooting a suppressor. Like when I shoot my Osprey on any of my pistols, man, but especially Glocks, anything with the open breech lock top, you know, where the top of the slide isn't covered by the slide. So a 1911, it's half covered. CG75, it's mostly covered. Things like that. But like on the Glocks, the Sigs, Smith and Wesson, all the ones that have the top breech lock system, holy shit, do they throw stuff back in your face when you're firing those suppressed. Just need to be cleared. You heard of the ATF updated the system, so suppressors are coming back super fast. That is true. The only time that they're not coming back super fast is if you have a multi-person trust. So if you have multiple people on a trust, it is slowing it down. But we actually had a guy that got approved in 2 days down at Liberty Arms. Cooper, I'll be back. I'm going to eat dinner. Okay, Cooper, you enjoy your dinner, man. You should eat it with your face hole and then, you know, digest it with your stomach bag. And then, you know, we're going to stop. It gets a little weird. So how's Frank doing today, man? How you doing today, Mr. Frank? I know I don't have a lot of stuff under the members only stuff, but with the bed rest I'm on, I'm just kind of struggling to produce content right now. You'll be back. You're hungry. Stay safe, friends. And the ATF is good. Yes, Mr. Ballin. Mr. 45, I believe that too. Mind you, didn't have a chance to support your high point. Threw it at a steel silhouette and it's kind of broke. Made a funny short though. Aw. Well, it's good that you're doing good, Frank. DB still likes his turtles. Someday he's not going to like turtles as much. Did I make the Discord? No, I did not make the Discord. I'm kind of dragging my ass with that, to be honest with you. I didn't feel like doing anything yesterday at all. Saturday I wasn't feeling good, and then yesterday I basically slept until 4 because I was feeling really bad. So I'm not even feeling that great today, but I'm always gonna do my live streams even to get them going for a while. Like tonight might only be 3 hours because I'm kind of not feeling it, but we'll stay here for a while. But yeah, because after I'm done here, I have to start editing the video for Wednesday too. It's gonna be the range video with the PSA Rock, so you'll definitely want to check it out if you want to know about the PSA Rock. We had a big old pissed off snake crawl out of the bumper of an F550 today. I'd be pissed too if I got stuck in a F550 all day. Those things are not fun. They ride like shit. All that heavy duty suspension crap. Jesus, standard manufacturing 1911s have jumped up in price. a lot. Lives are great every time. Thank you, Grayson. I try to be. I don't like to be boring when I do the lives, and I know when I do 3 a week, you gotta sit there and go, oh, he's not doing anything. It's because I don't want to do anything. I'm just here to hang out and talk to you guys, and that's why you guys are in here too. You're like, I know that asshole. He's funny to hang out with. And then we hang out, and you guys are like, I was right. He's an asshole. But yay! It's 8 o'clock almost. That's it. It's only 8 o'clock. Ooh. So the question has come up: do I sell my 226 Elite and buy the 226 Legion single action only? It's not the X5 Legion. It's just the Legion, but it's the Legion single action only RXP with the Romeo 1 Pro already on it. And I know the Romeo 1 Pro already. Ah, shit. I might have to order one of these. Or, hear me out, do I just buy that? I think we got our answer. I'm going to favorite that and then get my guy to order it for me. They've only got 3 of them, so hopefully it'll be there on Monday or tomorrow. What day is today? Saturday? For the Joe. There we go. Daniel, if you're watching this, you should order that for me. Shit, I closed the tab. I hate when I do that, especially because it doesn't give you the instant option of reopening your old tabs because they're a bunch of dicks. I couldn't order my gun because I'm trying to be a good boy and just not order stuff. Gotta wait for my taxes to come back. I just had to pay a lot of stuff out today. All my money's gone. All my money's gone, man. It's all gone, fish on. This is what you come for? To listen to me just start rambling? I really don't like the Savage 1911s. I don't like their cuts. I don't like the cut of their jibs. No. Okay, so you just ordered a stainless slide from Brownells for a P320 with an RMR optic cut and top window cut for $120. Do I have any dealings with these? A local shop charged me $175 to machine optic cut in the OEM slide. I don't know which one you're talking about. Is that a Brownells exclusive or is it under a different manufacturer name? Because that's going to be a big difference. If it's Brownells' own stuff, they farm out their work anyways. But if it's branded Brownells, I mean, they'll stand behind their work for sure. Sorry, I moved it off my lap. My lap. So let's see. Handgun parts. Handgun parts. Handgun parts. Handgun parts. Handgun parts. Handgun parts. And I'm looking at it right now. I like the design-ish. At least it continues on from the standard 320. Let's see. Brownells RMR cut slide, manufactured entirely, heat-treated stainless steel, black nitride finish. Let's see. It's cut to fit the Trijicon RMR and the Holosun 508, 507, 407. Includes patented optic cut technology pioneered by Zev. So it's actually a Zev-built slide, probably. If they're using Zev's cut, then they probably have to license it from Zev. If it's a Zev cut product, man, you're probably doing good, Ron. Roy, sorry, excuse me. I didn't mean to call you Ron. But they're cutting it based on Zev's cuts. So I would probably say that Zev is making them for Brownells, but they're not putting their name on it, and that's why they're cheaper. But shit, man, I'd do that. It's kind of like if you're going to build your own AR-15, get from the same manufacturer that Diamondback makes the lowers and bodies for Daniel Defense. So everybody makes something for somebody else. Watched Honest Outlaws review on the new Kel-Tec Sub TK. Pretty much shat on it. Yeah, I've seen a part of it. I didn't watch the whole thing because all the Gen 3 does is it just rotates the barrel out of the way when you flip it over. It doesn't address the rotating bolt. It doesn't address the ergonomics. Doesn't address the fact that it's uncomfortable to shoot and does have reliability issues just because of what it is. You're trying to knock back that heavy-ass bolt. That's another reason why I think it should have a non-reciprocating handle and stuff. It doesn't I mean, yeah, you're not removing a ton of reciprocating mass, but that portion of the bolt that disconnects can make the difference between accurate and reliable cycling and not. Is my truck AR pistol braced? Yes, it is. Do I own a CNC? No, I do not. Yes, my all my ARs and AKs have pistol braces. If they are pistol variety, amazingly they got found when they found my bump stocks. It sold you on getting the M&P F folding pistol carbine. Yeah, you should. I've owned one. I shot it. It shot fine. It was kind of hilarious and fun to shoot, but yeah, I sold mine. Match? No, I don't want a match barrel. I need a through. Ooh, I should get this Griffin Armament Sig barrel. Problem is that the Legion has a slightly different area on the back where the chamber locks up against the back of the slide is different on the 320 Legion. I've tried to put a different guys. I tried to put a Faxon barrel in it and it wouldn't fit. Your FPC is great. Yeah, my FPC tried to break my suppressor, so I don't fuck with that one right now. Also, I'm waiting for somebody to come out with an aluminum body for it since it's Keltec built, which means it's all plastic on the outside. I'm waiting for some company to come out, like Sharps Brothers, to come out with a full aluminum body for it. If they do that, then I'd be much more likely to take a look at one for a purchase. Yeah, why would anybody buy a freaking Shadow Systems when you could buy a SIG 226 with an optics cut? Same capacity, better shooting gun. Oh my god, he just said that out loud. Yeah, I don't give a shit. I'm not afraid of any of you. You can't find me through the internet. Well, that's not a threat. You can find me all you want. I'm not going to say you can't find me. But, yeah, just stay away. Look into devoid plugs makes it stiff like a stock, but technically for storage, it's only like $20 a night and day with any brace. I find that the SBA Tactical, SB Tactical SBA 4 is fine for me. I don't have a problem with the edges of it moving around too much, mainly because when I shoulder, I'm on the very top of the brace on purpose, and I really don't have any problems, so I've never had a need to do that, but it's a good idea. Thank you. I'll kind of write it down somewhere. Devoid. I'll look at that. Probably the same kind of stuff they do for the Glock, right? Where you can fill in the back of the Glock magwell. Could I look at this? Could I look at what? My leg just fell asleep. I'm going to get very angry in a minute. Boom, 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 boom. Could I look at what? I'm not doing screen sharing. I'm just on my phone, so even if I look at it, you're not going to be able to see it, bro. Oh, I can't believe how fast my leg fell asleep just sitting there. Normally I hang my leg off, but I got wires and stuff hanging down over the side of my bed. See, I just tried to catch my foot on one. Oh, that's a little bit better. Not much, though. Oh, I got two separate things up. Yeah, so you can't go to my merch store or my spring store for my merch because it's all screwed up. Wondering about the quality. I mean, it's just a plug that goes in if we're still talking about the Devoid. Yeah, great. I don't want you to track my order. Sorry, everybody's trying to send me the same goddamn thing at the exact same time. Sure. Dude, TSOS PX9 Gen 3, do you think it would be a decent yard gun? Sure. I messed with the PX9 Carry Gen 3, and it seems like a pretty well built gun. It was like 300 something bucks, optics cut with a holster, 2 mags, fiber optic front sight, and a really decent trigger, second only to Canic in my opinion, in terms of more reasonably priced guns. I'm not going to call them budget guns. Canics are above budget guns, but they're reasonably priced guns, and they have really good triggers. And I think the PX9 is like just below them, so I really do like them. You're definitely going to not be underarmed if you're carrying one of their guns. And again, because they're giving you such a strong deal on it, I would definitely say they're worth taking a look at. Hey, all you new people, like the video, would you please? Just hit the like. You guys are so nice. Just hit the like button. And see what Palmetto put out on sale again today, just so I can screw myself over. I don't know who Anatoly is. Who the fuck is Anatoly? That's not a good deal. That's still not a good deal. Man, prices are jumping up, dude. If you're looking for ammo, all you people, if you're looking for ammo, buy it now. All you people, all 17 of you, if you're looking for ammo, start stocking up now. Would I consider Glock budget? No, because they're overpriced for what they are. They should be a $300 gun. They've built enough of them and they don't innovate, so they've built enough Glocks to drop the price to $300. If they can sell them to law enforcement for $250, they can sell them to the US public for $300 and still make money. They are literally overpriced because we know 100% for a fact that they could be selling them for $300 all day long, and they would sell everyone they could build. They would literally wipe Taurus off the map. Taurus is G3C, G3s at like 260 to 280. If you could get a Glock 19 Gen 3 for $300, you're never even going to pick up a Canic, or excuse me, a Taurus at $280. You're just going to buy the Glock. Okay, you were thinking for like raccoons and coyotes. Yeah, it'll definitely work for those. Charlie, what's up? On break for a bit before heading back to torture yourself again. Yep, somebody put your rifle on layaway, dude. I'll let you know as soon as he picks it up. I think he's picking it up this weekend, so you'll be hearing from me. Just bought 2,000 rounds of 9 last Saturday at the gun show. Blazer, 124 grain, 230 with tax for 1,000 rounds. That's really good for a public buy, dude, especially for 124 grain. Let's see. I'm just going to tell you what we pay as a retail, as a wholesale, as a FFL. Where the frick is it? Come on. It's all hiding. I'm trying to look through the menus. Come on, there it is. Blazer brass, 124 grain. Yeah, it's 235 per case cost as a FFL, so $230 is not bad. You got hit with your first ad. You can't get enough of one. You caught enough of what you said though. Yeah, sorry. Like I said, I'll contact you later this week about those. You started making 147 grain. Nice. Your gun store went up 10 a box for their 9mm. That sucks, Glock. Yeah, that's why I'm glad I have so much just laying around right now. Luckily, I have enough laying around that I can go there. Hey, you called it. But yeah, luckily I have enough ammo laying around. I got a bunch of trips left in me. And I'll start taking some of my other guns for some of the other calibers that I own. Because that's part of the fun there, yeah. Let's go to page 4. See what's happening in the $800 range. Oh, look, the 509 Tactical with the Hollow Sun already on it. It's like $1,059. It's too much money. Sorry, dollar a box. Typo. Yeah. No, some places will freaking go and they're going to go COVID pricing again, even though it's not going to be as bad as everybody thinks. I think if we just boycott them when they try to keep raising their prices for no reason. Oh, we can't get powder. What about the 18 billion rounds you already have manufactured? Well, one store's gone. What are we going to do? Well, why don't you try sending that shit out? You know, Federal had ammo during the COVID shortage, but they wouldn't send it out because they didn't have boxes. They literally didn't have boxes to put them in, so they refused to send out the ammunition. What a bunch of turds. What did you miss about the locker? Not much, Charlie. Like I said, Blacksmith said to give it away again because the person I named never stepped forward and got it. So I'm going to be giving it away again. I might be giving away one of the other two they just sent me because they sent me too many of them. But we'll see. I might just take them and sell them. But yeah, they literally sent me two more of their models. They have 5 coming out this year, and they sent me 2 more. So we'll be seeing them. One just has a code, no fingerprint sensor, and the other one, I believe, has a shelf and a locking box in it. Running in Connecticut is $16.99 to $19.99 for a box. 22 Magnum is $16.99. Oh man, you're up in Connecticut. Sorry to hear that. I got family up there. What I mean is, I'm sorry to hear that about, because they have shit gun rules. They have gun rules that are a pain in the asshole. The asshole has rules. Thoughts on Springfield Hellcat? We are looking at carry guns for your sister. I like the Hellcat Pro. The Hellcat Standard is too small for me, but if you're looking for a female, it might be a good gun for her. It shoots a little bit sharper than the 365, but it is about $100 cheaper with the base model. Also, it's available more readily with a thumb safety. Additionally, it has the trigger safety, which the SIG does not. In terms of shooting them, they're fine though. It's still way better than like a little 380. 380s have a much sharper recoil because a lot of them have not been redesigned yet, so they're running on old school tech for springs and shit. So I think it's perfectly fine. Phased plasma rifle in the 40 watt range. 40 watt is not much, dude. 40 gigawatt, I'd be down for. 400 gigajoules, but a 40 megawatt laser maybe. But I don't even think 40 megawatts that much these days. Hold on, 40 megawatt. So yeah, megawatt is equivalent to 4 to the 8th power. It's terawatts. According to Wolfman, it's approximately 0.0029% of the local power from the sun, total power from the sun that's absorbed by the Earth. So yeah, 40 megawatt. I want a 40 megawatt laser. The Constitution state, if you believe that. Yeah, well, they also say what, Virginia's for lovers. Dude, I've never seen more people yelling at each other than any other state than I have in Virginia. Virginia's for assholes. Sorry, if you live here, I don't care. It's like I used to say, they said that Boston had the worst drivers in the United States. Drive in Virginia one day. They do 100 on the fucking freeway, and then they get on surface streets and they do 12 miles an hour. Bunch of retards. Anytime they see a cop, they all slow down. It's like, what the hell are you doing? It doesn't matter. If you can see a cop, he's already got you. And a lot of these morons don't understand that. And I've talked to many cops, and they say the same thing. When you're driving down the freeway and there's a guy that tries to pass you in the left lane, he's doing 85, and then you crest the hill and there's a cop sitting in the center, and that guy just hits his brakes and slows down to 65 behind you, so you wind up passing him in the right lane. Guess what, retard? You already got caught. If he wants to pull you over, he's going to pull you over. Slowing down as you pass it or approach a cop is not going to get you out of a ticket. You're a freaking moron. If you're going to speed, just speed. Don't be a dick. The minute you make everybody else change the way they drive on the freeway, that makes you the bad driver. And a lot of people don't realize that. So you get the asshole that sits there and passes on the right because the left lane is only doing 10 over. Or you get the guy that will just sit in the left lane because he's 858 million years old and somehow got his license with the number 1 on it. And he just sits in the left lane even though he's blocking traffic. Mother fathers like that drive me nuts. And here in the state of Virginia, it's actually $1,000 fine or 30 days in jail if you sit in the left lane. I had a guy hit me in the back in my Mustang because he caused an entire line of cars to pass him on the right, but because I had a lowered Mustang with a big exhaust system on it, so I accelerated around him, he started tailgating me, so I just took my foot off the gas and he ran into the back of my Mustang in front of a cop. So yeah, it was hilarious. He's sitting there yelling at me, threatening me out the window. The cop walks up and tells him to shut the fuck up. He's like, you just shut up, dude. And then the guy's like, yeah, I was just doing the speed limit in the left lane. And the cop said, that's illegal, right? I don't care. I'm doing the speed limit. So yeah, he got $1,000 ticket for left lane driving. Be happy you're not in Illinois. Every suburb suffers due to all the crap that happens in Chicago. Pretty much. Hey, Glock fanboy. 1911 is superior to Glock. Not going to lie, it hurt to type. I feel your pain. I enjoy your pain, but I feel it. You're in Illinois. Yep, pretty much. I feel for you. I'm one state north of you. Illinois is awful for gun owners. Yeah, that's what Grayson's been telling me. And I've been watching the news with a lot of the proposed bans and stuff. Like I said, Virginia is technically not out from under the woods of it because 30 bills were put on Youngkin's desk this morning, including the assault weapons ban and all the ones that he's intending to veto. But yeah, frick, man. Virginia is trying to be Illinois for some reason. It's like we gotta get a lot more murders before we can catch up to Illinois, though. Back to back World Wars, baby. Yep, that gun was not only was it in back to back World Wars, but it was also carried in Korea, the Nam, the Watts riots. Yeah, we don't look good after the World War IIs, do we? The two World Wars, and then it's like, what else are you gonna do? Well, we had the M16. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Bring our troops home. We hate troops. Gotta love the American people with their ADD love hate of people and things and stuff. Oh, did you see that Trump said that it's going to be a bloodbath if he doesn't win this time? It's going to be a bloodbath. Potential U.S. president's threatening a bloodbath if he doesn't become president again. That both makes me giggle like a little schoolgirl and makes me scared and makes me proud and makes me horny. But we won't talk about that last part. We just want peace. How you guys doing, new people? You're here to wonder about the giveaway? Wednesday, I'm putting up a video. You have to like it and comment on it. Misquote. Listen to the full thing. I don't care. He still says it's going to be a bloodbath. I know. It's the news. All right, tell you what. I will read out his whole statement right now. Because I was watching the news, and that's where it comes from. Trump misquoted in bloodbath. He didn't misquote when he told people to storm the Capitol, though. Yes, he was. I know he was. It's just like that one picture of what's his name? Prince Harry when he looked like he was flipping a dude off. That's funny. I type in Trump, and then it comes up. I want the article. So let's see if they actually give the whole thing. Former President Donald Trump claimed that he, and not President Biden, will protect Social Security and warned if he loses as he campaigned. So let's see. America's first champion, political outsider, has spent his entire life building up Ohio communities. He's going to be a warrior in Washington. Trump uses stage to deliver a profanity-filled. See, this is a problem. Who am I watching? This is CBS. That's why. If the election was, if you'll ever have another. See, again, they're cutting him off. Can be seen visibly whipping. Wants to know that, but the American people are going to give him another electoral. Trump bloodbath. Mark on Trump responded and reported that false for that Biden can't spin is stupid. Well, at least they're saying that. Pretend to be shocked at the use of the word bloodbath, even though they fully understand he was just certainly referring to imports. In that full portion of his remarks, he said, "Let me tell you something. If China, if you're listening, President Xi, and you and I are friends, but if he understands the way I deal those big monster car manufacturing plants that you're building in Mexico right now, and you think you're going to get that, you're not going to hire Americans." So, yeah, it's about the imports. Okay, got it. What is that profile pic? Unfortunately, if YouTube's not going to remove them, I can't either, so you're just going to have to sit there. What's up, Lobster? Sorry, I had to reread the entire bloodbath thing. And he also talked about the fact that he's talking about also the ones being built in Mexico instead of paying the tariffs and everything to build in the United States. So it'll be a bloodbath for car manufacturers if China gets in. Yep, pretty much. But that's why we love the media. Cannot show you firearms on live streams. Nice shirt. Thank you. It's hard to get anything done in just 4 years, especially when it can be undone in the next 4 years. The problem, Glock, is not, and I made this statement before, and it might have come off a little bit joking when I did it, but anybody that takes a term in office needs to get 2 terms. I think 1 term just isn't enough. I think the term should either be extended to 8 years or they should just be able to institute changes immediately. Because the problem is, so Trump gets into office after following 8 years of the previous administration. So he spent 4 years putting in place all the wide sweeping changes he wanted to do. But because he didn't get the reelection, he was not able to actually put his new plans into motion. And then the next administration that comes in was completely opposite to him. So all they did was they just stopped everything that he had started. So unless they get at least 8 years to push their plans through, it takes too long. The judicial system, the economic system, everything that has to do with actually making the United States move under its own power is too big to change that fast. It's like the Titanic trying to swerve. You know what I mean? We talking politics and Trump fun times. Nah, we're just talking a little bit. I brought up Trump. I misquoted him. I started spreading lies, so I needed to correct that. Terms in office. Thought you said turd in office. Well, it depends on what we're talking about. Please not Biden. You can't afford it. Yeah, well, he needs to go. He needs to go and sit, on a rocking chair in the middle of a field somewhere, and just somebody just once a day just has to go up to him and say, "How you doing, Mr. President?" Be like, "I'm still the president," and then just walk away. He'll be convinced he's president until he dies. I mean, he's what, 83, so it's not like he's got long left. 4 years, you can't do it. Well, here's what you can do, DB. You're in Florida, get in a boat, and go to Cuba. And when you get there, all you have to do is say, "Biden." And they'll be like, "Okay, you can stay for a while, man." Your Glock speaks for itself. Yes, your Glock does. So, Crypto, what's going on, Mr. Crypto Walker? How you doing today? I started talking politics, so people are hanging around to just try to either misquote me or misquoting other people. So, you're almost retired, dude. So, what's wrong with going to Cuba for a year or two? And then if you're lucky, there'll be a redo of the Cuban Missile Crisis because Mr. Biden forgot what happened the last time, that it's already been handled. We gotta take out those bastards. They're the ones that killed my son. Oh, okay. You almost retired. You're almost retired. You know what they say about almost? Almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, bro. Whoops, you gotta go take care of some stuff. Hopefully you'll be back later. Lobster, it's weird, man. You dip in, you dip out. You're like the hokey pokey of my mods. Put the lobster in, you put the lobster out, you put the lobster in, and you shake them all about. The Russians. Screw the Russians. Almost counts with my mom. I don't know. I haven't seen her since I was 18. So if you want to count with my mom, you go for it, man. So let's see. I don't know who to believe. So actually, I've heard that you can believe, what is it, the BBC? All right. So that's it for today's live coverage. Yay! As far as we've been reporting, Putin's electoral victory, called out as neither free nor fair by the Western leaders, has been casting a dark shadow over the Ukraine. Yeah, well, that sucks. Is now a bad time to mention my brother is adopted from Russia in 1999? No. As long as he's not a sleeper agent. If he's been here since 1999, that makes him 25 years old. So as long as he doesn't get activated and we go all red done, we're fine. Good first handgun under $800. For reliability, Glock. For everything else, Canik. Canik is a great gun. If you get an SFT or an SFT Pro, you can get those for under $6-ish. And they are great shooters, great triggers, things like that. A Walther PDP is a great choice. You can get an F, which has a more ergonomic hand grip on it. You can get the full size. You can get, I think you can get the Pro for close to $800. I would suggest the 1911 just because I like the way they shoot, and you can get the T-sauces, a lot of different ones for a really good price. Smith & Wesson M&Ps, those are all under 800 bucks for sure. Rival, the basic Rival is actually a lot less than that, I believe. I think the Rival comes in at like 739 or something on the shelf for the basic Rival. Yeah, the S is 849. The standard Rival is, oh no, they raised the price, so it's 779. No, that's with an optic already on it. So Canic Rival, right now 639 bucks for a standard Canic Rival, and then you can get the upgraded ones with all the optics and stuff on them. Is there anything else that takes Glock mags besides the dagger? Yes, the Stealth Arms Platypus takes Glock mags. The Rock Island STK 100 takes Glock mags. All the other clones take Glock mags. The Zev clones, the Lone Wolf Tactical, the Grey Ghost Precision, Shadow Systems, Live Free Armory, Glock clones, they all take Glock mags. You were looking at the Glock the Canic Terran Tactical. Don't do it, DB. Just get a regular Rival. It'll outshoot that Terran Tactical piece of crap any day. Recommended weapon lights. Basically, whatever you can afford. Streamlight, like the TLR7 is like what, 149 bucks. It's a good deal. It's a good light. It takes batteries. It's not rechargeable. If you want to stay under or right around 100 bucks, you can get the O lights. I know people say they have sketchy blah blah blah. 1 in a billion blows up and everybody hates them. The Warrior lands that I've got on a couple of my guns seem to be holding up really well. I took them to the range, put several hundred rounds through the guns. They didn't like fritz out, and they didn't come loose or anything, so I know that they actually attach well. And those are like 100 bucks. You have a Canic MC9. They still seem to have recoil spring issues. The MC9, yeah, but I heard they've been working on those. Let's see. Keltec, Lone Wolf, PSA, yep. Ruger carbine takes Glock mags, but it's a rifle. Yeah, well, I'm not bringing up rifles. He was asking. I assumed he was asking for pistols since he was saying dagger. What's up, Bucket? You heard Canic whispered in the distance, and thus you were some. Yeah, we were talking about how the Rival is still only what, like 640 bucks for a rival, and that it's a very enticing deal to get. You can get the Rubble. I got a booger forming again. It's the hair in my nose because I rubbed it from the outside. Let's see. So Taylor's doing a really nice GP100. I just thought I'd mention that. Let's see. That gun is badass. Looks good too. Has input from Terran. Tim, it has Terran's name on it, and yeah, he mentioned a couple of things. But dude, you're paying $1,000 for an SFT. It's not worth it, dude. The Tipman Armory takes Glock mags. Well, there you go. Tim, we agree on a lot of stuff, but I'm going to definitely disagree with you on that. The Terran Tactical, it's not built at Terran Tactical's facility. It simply has his input and built by Canic. The fact that he doesn't touch the gun, yet it still goes from a $475 gun to a $1,000 gun, not at all. Nope. That's like the people that buy a stock Glock and put $1,000 into it and then sell it for 600 bucks. It's not worth it. You're never going to get your money back from it. How do you know the Glock 19 takes Glock mags? That's just hearsay. I don't believe it. Oh, they lowered the price of the Desert Eagle 1911 knife combo back down to, they lowered it by nearly 100 bucks. So that's good. 4.5 or 4.3 inch barrel. So Commander 1911 45 ACP, 827 bucks. It comes with that nice piece, that nice knife with the grips that are interchangeable. That looks like a good one. They're doing the 5-inch too for the same price. Buddy of yours put a Wasak comp on his Canic Rival. Pretty sweet setup. Yeah, the Rival's now available with the comp 2 right out of the box. I can't get excited about the TTI when the Meta Pro Series and Rivals exist. For all that comes on that gun, price should be about right. What do you mean all that comes on the gun, Tim? The TTI Canic, it literally just has some extra cuts and a compensator. It's got a compensator and a fluted barrel. Those are about 100 bucks. It's got an extra cut in the slide. Big whoop. But it's, I mean, they put a gold trigger shoe in it. Aggressive grip texturing, big whoop. Integrated flared magwell. It literally has a metal magwell on it that's not integrated, so that's a lie right there. On Canik's own website, they're lying about what the gun comes with. It comes with two 18-round mags, which is exactly what an SFT comes with. Has the exact same optics plate on it. Dude, it's just not worth $1,000. You don't even you get a Canik coin. It's not even a Terran. It doesn't even say Terran. It says TTI on the back. It's just not worth it, man. I'm sorry. It uses the stock fiber optic sight. Literally a stock gun with a compensator and a fluted barrel. Everyone I know seems to own a 940. You're poor? Or are you talking the JM Pro? Yeah, I heard they have problems. I'll run with the 930 tactical, thank you. The Canik TP9 Elite Combat has all that stuff too, but it's $700. Yeah, and I mean, like I said, the Meta, the SFT, which is basically the same thing as a Combat, but I think they actually do a Combat. Meta Combat. Whoop, nope. Yeah, the Magwell's $30, by the way. So the Magwell means shit. Meta. So a base Meta SFX, right? So not a rival, but a base Meta SFX you can get for $500. Will outshoot that TTI all day long. But the SFT starts as a $470 gun. Literally has the same sight set up on it. Again, the trigger has barely been changed. They just put a green trigger or a gold trigger shoe on it. Let's see. The SFT, again, $620. That's the one with the fiber optic sights. With the optic, you can get it for $620 with the mechanic optic. The SFX Pro, which is threaded barrel, you can get for $600, which will outshoot the Terran Tactical. Yeah, I just don't like seeing people waste their money. It's not worth the money. Might be molded into the frame. What's molded in the frame? Tipman is, as in the paintball company. Yeah, Tipman worked, they actually make a really good 22 LR rifle. JM, not yet. No worries, Grayson. I understood what you're saying. It's not the gun, it's the shooter, said every old man. No, I've heard that they have some problems with their gas-driven system in there and stuff. Yay, stuff and things in coops. Joe just said words that made no sense to anybody. I literally am not paying any attention to who's talking right now. Sorry. Oops, shit. A lot of 43Xs available. 3,300 units. But yeah, no. That is true. They had, what was that? The Collector, the guy with all the high-end stuff. He had Lena Michelik show up and even Alex Zendra show up, and they both outshot him with inferior guns. Have I ever shot a PS90? Yes, I have. It needs. I want to shoot a full auto. I want to shoot just a straight up P90 with a short barrel. The only PS90 I shot had the 16-inch barrel, and obviously being a PS, being the semi-automatic, it was just really freaking boring. I really wanted it to be really good, but without it being full auto, it's the same problem that the Chris Vector has. They were designed to be full auto guns. So when you actually get to shoot them, you're let down because you don't get to actually have all the fun that the PS90 or the P90 would give you. Yeah, we had a couple of PS90s at our store in Middletown. A couple of them just sitting around for like almost a year because nobody would buy them. It was a little sad, actually. Bad trigger. I've shot worse. It really didn't stand out to me as bad. It just didn't stand out to me at all. P30s are back in stock, but I really don't need another one. The all stainless Garrison with the dark wood sides are on it. First gen PS90s, if you know, you know. I know exactly what you're talking about. Problem is I don't own any and my buddy won't let me borrow his. I think he's worried I won't let him have it back when I'm done with it because PS90 go brrr. Your buddy has a full auto Chris Vector and it's amazing. I'm jealous. Very jealous of him. If I get an 07, 02 license, I could build my own. modify it for demonstration purposes. You went to a gun show and they had first gen PS90s and FN2000s. You should have bought the PS90, dude. Unless it's been sent back to the factory. If it's already been fixed, if it's had the recall done, then they don't work anymore. So that's something you got to double check on too. But the problem is when you ask a guy at the gun show, hey, is this one of those ones that's had the fix done to it? They get a little bit, and they won't really, fuck with you anymore. They're like, what do you mean, buddy? And then you're like, you know what I mean. And they're like, no, buddy, what do you mean, buddy? And then you're sitting there looking at him going, don't call me buddy, buddy. I'm not your buddy, pal. And then he's like, I'm not your pal, buddy. Is the Rock Island double stack 9mm good or nah? Yeah, I've had them. I like them. Have a good night. Headed back into the wastelands. Good luck, Charlie. Have fun. You couldn't. You were like 16. Oh, damn it. Did I go to SHOT Show? No, I didn't get to go last year. I will be going next year. I was invited to SHOT Show, but I didn't want to pay for the trip. And I didn't really care for the lights from the company that sent them to me. It was a light company that sent me a couple of lights, and they are the ones that invited me. So then I would have been forced to wear their freaking name brand on my tag and shit. And like I said, I really didn't care for their products. What's back, Andrew? What's up? What's up, Sonny, Sun, Honey Bun, Sun Bun, Hun Bun, Sun, Honey Bun? You good? That was a reverse burp for any of you wondering what that noise was. What are we at? 90 minutes? Shit, dude. I am not feeling it tonight, and I apologize, but I needed to get on here and do a live stream as well as tell you guys all about the giveaway and how we're going to do it, and that I'm going to be putting up a video and all that stuff. Read unread messages. Where's an unread messages? I don't know where the unread messages is.
Yo, where's the messages? Yar! Blow me down. Wow.
Let's see. Active listings. Beep. Boop. Beep. 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 Oh, my leg hurts so bad. Hold on. I'm going to change the way I'm sitting, guys. Hang on a second. If you move, you move. If you know, you know. There we go.
Now he's sitting way back.
There's another giveaway? Yeah, Bucket. It's actually the same giveaway that from before. The people I announced never got a hold of me, so we waited 3 weeks, almost 3 weeks, and they didn't get it. So they didn't get back to me, so they don't get it. So I'm giving it away to the next person. We're going to be doing a video that you'll have to watch and like and leave a comment on Wednesday, and then I'll give it away that next Monday. Mr. 45, like I said, I'll put up the community post tomorrow, so it'll always be up so you can see it under the community tabs. Wednesday, the video will go live that you're going to actually need to like and comment on, and it will be from somebody that likes and comments and has to be subscribed. Duh. If you're not subscribed, you should get subscribed. Also, you should become a member. Oh, hell yeah, you need that safe. Yep, no problem. You were test driving the Corolla. Corolla, glad to know our mans ain't no sellout. Yeah, no. If he was selling PS90s for $7,000, yeah. But I like you now. Okay, I'm glad you like me now, Mr. 45. I thought you always liked me. Isn't that why you're here? Because you like me. You like it. You love it. You got some more of it. You're blind. The blind. The blah, 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 blah. Checking a lot of different websites as we're talking right now. Doing a lot of things. Bidding on a lot of stuff. I love bidding on stuff. I'm actually going to start doing my own auctions, I think, from all the crap I've picked up that I've never sold. So that's going to be interesting. You need to find a new motor for the Corolla. Blew up while you were driving it. Shit, that doesn't sound good. Just rebuild it real quick. Just take like 50 minutes and rebuild the thing. Just pop the head off and yank the pistons out with the magnet and spit down the cylinder walls and you'll be good to go. Stop breaking your shiz, man. What'd you do? Did you overspin the crank? Over rev the engine? Don't call it a motor. It doesn't generate electricity, the alternator does. Your classmate pulled up to school in his first car, 69 El Camino SS today. Nice. You either have a really, really, really lucky friend or he stole that sumbitch. Tell him I'm coming for him, bro. I want my shit back. My eyes burn right now. Ew. 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 Oh, you can get a Beretta 96. I got a buddy that's looking for a 96 and 40. He lucky. Thoughts on Toyota's trucks? It hasn't changed since the 1990. My opinion hasn't changed because the trucks haven't changed since 1990. They're dead nuts reliable. Yeah, they have a little bit better technology inside of them. They're too expensive for what they are because they haven't. They're the Glock of the truck world. I got a Tacoma. What year's yours? 2022. Cool. I got the same one. It's a 2001. Oh, that ain't the same. Yeah, you got HIDs. Big freaking whoop. You got LED strips. Big freaking whoop. Shut up. They're all the same, man. They're all the same. They're all the same. God damn it. They're all the same. They're all the same. Ding, 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 ding. Some of you are like, he just said bad words. I thought you wanted the vet keys. I do want the other one compared to others. Compared to other trucks, I prefer the Chevy Colorado ZR1s over the Tacoma. More rear legroom, better engine. I prefer the Toyota over the Ford Ranger. Prefer it over the Honda Pilot. Yeah. I do want the vet keys. Thoughts on what it could be? I'd have to hear it, dude. Blew up as you're going around. You got on the gas hard and then poof. You might have snapped your timing belt. I hate the top oil filters always make a mess. In what? Talking about the Toyota? I thought it was built there. If we're still talking about the Terran Tactical, no, it's built by a Canic and they just have a Canic Terran Tactical coin with it. Dude, my bad. That's true. If you just gave input and didn't actually build them. Yep. Oh, I just got an ad. Nice. Yeah. The other thing, I definitely prefer it over the Nissan Frontier because the Nissan's V6 has a very, very tricky thing with it where it can actually snap the timing gear sprocket. Not the sprocket, but the adjuster pin can snap and it can move just enough for the timing to get thrown out of whack, and it can really damage some shit. Chattahoochee. Alan Jackson. Went down yonder. I don't want to sing because I don't want to get copyright. Browning has a threaded barrel 22 black label. It's not even optics cut and they want $780. It just doesn't turn on. Yeah, I think you might have ripped your timing belt. Hi bro, where are you from? I'm from Northern Virginia, my friend. I thought the TT, nope, it's not. Never a good thing. It's a meet cute when they get together, but it's like an Alabama divorce. It's nothing but hell and shit gets broke when they do. That's why I actually like the Ford ZX2 motor, the Duratec, the dual overhead cam 4-cylinder. I had a kid, I redid the timing on one, right? I put a timing belt, everything in it, retimed it. It's a bitch and a half. It's not as bad as a Volvo, but it's a bitch and a half to retime those things. The kid had it for a day, knocked it 180 degrees out of time, drove it back. He's like, it's just not running right. And I'm looking at it, and I'm like, you missed a shift, didn't you? What do you mean? You missed a shift. You over-revved the engine, didn't you? Didn't you have braking miles on it? He's like, yeah, I went for third and I hit first on the freeway. I'm like, yeah, you're lucky that it didn't destroy itself. No worries, Tim. Like you said, there's some that I'll agree with you on. That one I just can't. Yeah. If Terran had actually built the gun, it would be as expensive as the Glock Terran Tactical Combat Masters. The Glock Terran Tacticals are what, $3,000? There's no way they'd be selling for $1,000 if you had a big hand in it. Do I like the Dodge Stealth? Yeah, it was one of my favorite cars when I was growing up. I thought the Dodge Stealth was super badass. I sold them for a while at the dealership I worked at. We sold those in 3000 GT, the VR4s, and the RT twin turbos. If I could get my hands on an RTTT, I would love it. A 95 or a 96. I prefer a 96 because 96 got the 6-speed and OBD2. The 95's got the 6-speed, but 96 has OBD2, so they're easier to work on and tune, just in case they're acting fucky. I'd rather be able to read them a lot easier. I don't have an OBD1 reader anymore. let's see. Although this guy's got a 92 for $6,500. You can get the non-turbos pretty cheap, but the minute you want a twin turbo, man, they go up in price. RT for $5,000. Non-turbo, 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 non-turbo. Guy wants 10 G's for his. That's way too much. This one for 65 is pretty interesting. It's red though. Oh no, it's black. I might fuck with that. It's only 5-speed though. Firm on price. You don't want trades. Only cash for car. Do not message me unless you have money. It's got some aftermarket wheels on it. Some exhaust work done to it. I mean, it's proper. It actually looks like it's in decent shape. 114K for $6,500. Upgraded downpipes. Dude, that would actually be a good one. You had a 98 Camry that threw a rod out the side of the block. It can happen. Wouldn't cry if you had a sand viper. Sorry, I didn't realize that. No worries, dude. On other news, you finished up the Cobalt and it runs good. So at least one of them good. Well, who needs brakes? Ram says he finally got his lower in. Now to order his 10.5-inch upper to get the pistol done once and for all. I hope that thing goes well for you, bro. I hate working on guns and waiting for parts. You'll sell me your buddy's Lancer. It's badass. What year is it? New junked and get an X brand. You use a Yoda. Hello. Dude, I like this thing. I don't like the wheels. I'd have to change those out. It's got like Mustang looking wheels on it. Needs to be fully done paint work, but the seats are actually in really good sheet. It's in really good shape. A little bit of tear on one of the rear seats. I'll tell you let's see. Just bought a DD4 V7 SLW rattle can yesterday. Super happy putting Neotech. Well, somebody's got some money. A little bit of a humble brag flexing there. Tell, not sell. No, sell, not tell. Sell. I'm not paying you $120,000 for a car, Michael. Richard? I don't know why I called you Michael. Go Mopar, you did almost 20 years ago and haven't looked back. Yeah, I've got a Hemi Durango 2021 Challenger Scat Pack and a 06 Night Runner upstairs. Caleb, what's going on, dude? 434 wheel horsepower. That would be fun, but I am not in the market, to be dead honest with you. Sorry, kids. Sorry. This guy's just selling a car for $7,500. It's a car. It's got damage on it. He thinks it's worth the moon. Moron. Let's see. I love going and looking for stuff. You never know what you're going to find, right? Oh, shit. A Dodge Spirit. Yeah, buddy. Oh, man. I would love to get my hands on one, but not for $8,000. You guys remember the Dodge Spirit? All my homies out there will know that. That's the one with the Lotus head on it. Your feet still jack up. Yes. You got a silver play button. You definitely got money, too. Dude, this means literally nothing, bro. I get more money standing on the corner on the weekends than I do from that fucking thing. I wanted a Night Runner, but your next one will be the 04 single cab SRT with the 6-speed. Yep. No, that's a beautiful. Here's the thing. I want a quad cab SRT 10, but I want to put one of the new 8 or 10 speeds in it. No, I don't know Mr. Hunt. I'm assuming you're intimately familiar, though. 70,000 miles. Dude, we sold one for $1,800 at my old dealership. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Oh, man, if it was like $4,000. I'm not paying no $8,000 for a freaking Dodge Shadow. Your 8-speed and your 17 is a beast. Worked for Mopar for almost 10 years. Yeah, I like the 8-speed because literally it's the ZF. It's the exact same thing that's in a Rolls-Royce Wraith. and it's also capable. I would probably get a Hellcat one because that one, or like a Demon one, a Demon built one. But I think even the stock ones can handle like 700 horsepower, and they're super cheap. When my 300 got hit in the back, it damaged the transmission. Like I was hearing it clicking when it was decelerating through gears, and I looked up the cost. I could have gotten a 30,000 mile transmission for like $1,000, and that's nothing. What is the most I've ever sold a car for? Are you asking me what's the most I ever sold a car for at the dealership or personally? Um, I've always traded in my cars or just got rid of them easily. I usually would keep them forever and then they're worthless when I get rid of them. But working at the dealership, I sold a GT 500 convertible to the owner of Owens Corning. So that was cool. How many miles, how many trans have I been through? You had a 98 12 valve Carmen's and you had a new trans put in every 6 months till you did an M4500 5-speed swap. You got an O-Ram, 08 Ram, that's all original. The 8-speed doesn't go through transmissions, Glock Boy. It's like I said, it's built on the Rolls-Royce Wraith ZF transmission. It doesn't go through. Um, yep. That's like back in the day, if you guys remember way back in the day, the 2.7 engine in the Dodge Intrepids would destroy themselves because it was a quad cam with chains and shit. And when it went, they would destroy themselves. Transmissions for all of those 3.5s and 2.7s were super cheap because that didn't break. So 46 REs, yep, are all junk though. Yeah. No, I will say that my Night Runner has 239,000 miles or something like that on it, on its original 5-speed trans, and it's actually in really good shape. But yeah, I would love a crew cab uh, SRT 10 with the 8-speed, with the Hellcat programming in it, and twin turbos. That would be an insane guy. It would be probably about the same speed as a TRX. Actually, if I could just take the entire TRX driveline and shove it into the Ram SRT10. You like your '06 Chrysler 300? They're decent. I'm looking at a 13. I had the fifth. I had a 16, and then my truck was a 17, and my Durango's a 15. But it's the first year of the 8-speed. But it was one owner out of Delaware, but the lady never drove it in water or anything, dude. No damage to the seats. The entire underside of the truck is literally eat off of it clean. So it's going to be a dream on it when I change the exhaust. I finally figured it out. I don't know if I ever made a short about it, but I've had this weird ting, 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 ting noise in it. And I finally located it. It's in the mufflers. So I need to drop the exhaust system off and change those out and get rid of my mufflers. I don't want to straight pipe it though because it's my daily and I don't want to straight pipe a daily, so I'm gonna probably just get some like high flow mufflers. I'm gonna resonate or delete it, and then some high flow mufflers. Hey, how's it going? What's up, Prepper? Not great. My back is killing me, so I don't know if I'm gonna be here too terribly long tonight. Probably only 3 hours. There's this guy on YouTube that's done several swaps. He's almost got it down pat and reliable as hell. You're talking about Cal SRT, KAHL SRT. He did that. He did the first Hellcat swap 300 and sold it to a rapper. Yeah, I've seen his stuff. He made a big mistake when he was building his red one though, and he put it up there. And I don't know if he ever caught it. He put a Canadian dashboard because it was in kilometers and it said 330 or 340 on it because 326 kilometers an hour is 200 miles an hour. It's like, look at this, man. My dashboard goes up to 350. I'm like, okay. Next car you build is going to be a drag car. Well, it kind of sounds like your Corolla is a drag car because you got to drag it around now. Dogged the crap out of the 5-speed auto in your 5.7 Ram. Don't know how it still shifts. Yeah, no, especially the overdrive. Back in Minnesota, there was a company that had been in a lot of magazines, and I knew the guys because it was up the road from my dealership, and he did all the upgraded 5-speed builds. He moved from California to Florida. Not Cal SRT? Weird. You've owned 18 Chrysler products, many Dams, new Jeeps, many SRTs, and you'll never buy another Chrysler product. Sorry to hear that. I'm probably going to buy the Charger with the twin turbo Hurricane when they become available. Sorry that the back's hurt, and hopefully it gets to feeling better soon. Yeah, it's kind of it's a progression because I've been on bed rest for the last week. Laying down or sitting at an angle in bed like this has been hurting my back, but my feet are healing. So once my feet heal, I can get back to working out. But then I have to be super careful because if I start working out too much, then it'll rip my feet up again. And when you have stumps, it's not a good thing. So, dang, sorry. I'm thinking Firebird for a drag car, though. You got to be careful with Firebirds because you got to reinforce the unibody really, really strong. If you don't reinforce them really well, then you can have some problems. Ooh, that's one I've never considered if I want something like for a fun front wheel driver. Let's see if it's all blown up. This dude is selling a won't respond is still available. Nice caliber front clip. No rust. Needs turbos. I love it when people do that shit. Needs turbo. It's the Caliber SRT. It's also sitting way low. It's on Toyota wheels. It's missing the badge from the airbag. He's got a turbo in the box. You have a brand new turbo. You don't have time to fix it. That is such bullshit. It takes seconds to put on a turbo. Dude, I'll give you $800 for it, though. I'd pay $800 for a Caliber SRT. F body, find a G body. He's talking to you, Andrew. If you're looking for a Firebird, don't go with the Firebird. Go for something else. Get an old Chevelle or something. Had opportunity to buy a 78 Dodge Charger or Daytona, but he totaled it. You mean 68? And the Daytona was if you're talking 60s, that would have been 69, right? So the Daytona Chargers, I thought they were 69 only for the Charger. I might be wrong on that. That'd be awesome. Was wanting to mod your dad's Firebird, plan on selling it, wanting to get an SUV. Oh, if you don't have to sell it, Prepper, don't. The prices are going up on those. If I had the money, you'd love to have the new TT inline. Could probably do it, but really don't want to get into another payment. Just got debt free. That's why you're only getting a $7,000 motorcycle. Nice. Ram, I'm literally looking right now at them. I can get a 92 twin turbo RT 5-speed with 114K on it. Runs and drives beautiful, according to the owner. He's got a RS4 in the same picture as it, so maybe he knows what he's doing, and he wants $6,500. The VR4s are so much more money because it's the Mitsubishi. The minute you have Mitsubishi on there, everybody loses their shit. Oh, that's the real one. It's why an Eclipse is worth more than a frickin' Plymouth Laser. I want a Magnum SRT, but there's still too much money. You had a 96 Talon. Yeah, Talons were nice too. You're going to sell it wanting to save for a 4Runner or something, 4x4, wanting to get something to use for camping and all. Huh, what car should you buy for drag, although you should save money instead of buying parts and whatnot? For a drag car, dude, you got to find something that's I would do something that's body on frame. That way you don't have to waste all your time putting bracing and stuff in it. Yeah, he's saying a G body. If you can find, I mean, I would not do a Monte Carlo like an 80s because they're not body on frame. No, they are. They're body on frame. You could do it with that. Like an old Cutlass, something like that. Oh, look, he typed in Cutlass. I wasn't even looking there. But yeah, you could do like an old Cutlass, and they're pretty cheap. You probably have to go looking for one, though. I don't know if you're going to be able to find one locally that's not going to be all tore to fuck up. That's right, he cusses, boys and girls. He cusses on this channel. He does. You should become subscribed to hear him cuss more. He uses words. What's up, Alejandro? We're talking about cars. Good cars. Cars we should all buy. What I would like to do just for shits and grins is I'd like to... a buddy of mine had a 2JZ sitting in the back of his truck for a long time, and I told him I wanted to buy it and build up a... What? Oh, it's a turbo. It's not a... Anyways, I wanted to build up a Magnum shell that I had found for $1,000. I wanted to put his 2JZ into a Magnum. I thought that would have been hilarious. What's in your profile pic? What's in your profile? What's in the box? That is his Dodiggy Ram box. Probably will have a 307. Now let's swap it and have fun. Pretty much. The SAS2 Ballestros is a beautiful gun. Never played with that one. Are Forerunners worth it? Nope. They're all too expensive. They're the Glocks of the truck world. If you can get one for a good price, yeah, they're going to run forever, but they're overpriced. Wish Toyota would bring back the FJ Cruiser. Yeah, my buddy had his during COVID. He had an 20, whatever the last year was, 2014, I believe. Had a 2014, 130,000 miles, and they paid him 30 grand for it during COVID. It's ridiculous. Yours was a 96 with the LT157. Was going to make it to Mountain Weekend Ride, but I didn't want to have time to play with it. You want to go camping and off-roading. Nice. You found a Cutlass, but it has no motor, transmission, and was a parts car. That's what you need, dude. Just literally, just dump an LS1 automatic transmission in it, get like a turbo 350 in there, and put like a big fucking tall end in it. Put like a 410, 430 rear end in it, and go drag racing, dude. Building a 2JZ for the Mark III Super now. So simple versus a 4G63. Yeah, the 2JZs are awesome. 3 wiper blade windshields. You talking about a Saab? Oh, and the FJ. Saabs were also 3 wiper blades. Yeah, you bought your 23 F-150 Platinum back during COVID for 20K only. Yeah, you got to steal if you got it during COVID for that price, man. My buddy has a 2016 Lariat, and I think they offered him 41 during COVID because it had like 50,000 miles. I sold mine when I got my 300, and I really regret it because I only took 23 for mine. I had a 2016 FX4 Sport 4x4 with the off-road package, all body color, navigation, Sync 3, everything in it, and I paid 23 or 24 for it. I took 23 back on it, and I traded it for my Chrysler. 6 months later, I could have gotten 40 grand for it because it only had 75,000 miles on it. You save money, but you have addictions with buying parts that you don't need. Yeah, I hear that. I didn't need to buy a 3090, but I did. But to be fair, I'm selling my 4090, and I'm selling my 4090 to a guy for 1,700, and I paid 650 for the 3090 shipped with a water block. So yeah, I don't need a 4090. It's going to be bottlenecked by a 14900K, but I don't need the 4090. I'm probably going to sell the 14900K and go back to a 12900K. Micro Center's still doing that $400 bundle, so I may sell the entire motherboard too because a 14900K and a Z790 motherboard are worth like $1,000. So I'm going to sell all that. Just paid yours off, so now you're looking at doing a truck 392 swap, so you can throw boost at it. Can't wait to do that with the SRT block can't do that without rebuilding the block. Compression on truck block and heads is low. Yeah. On a 17, is it low? I thought 17 was the Gen 3 with the VVT. I thought their compression ratio was up. Oh, it's only 10.5 to 1. Yeah, you're right. No, that's the old one. 2 to 1. Yeah, that's not enough. That's what my Durango has, but that's why I'm going to go boost in it, though. I can put a supercharger on it and make 600 horsepower. It makes 380 right now. Supposedly that engine made 385, but I don't think it's making that. And almost 400 foot-pounds. You're looking into testing your truck for trading your truck for a smaller truck like a Ranger or a Tacoma if you can find one not overpriced. I would go with the Colorado over the Ranger. I would go with the Tacoma over the Colorado if you can get one for a reasonable price. But the Colorado or the Ranger all day long. There's no room in the backseat of the Ranger. I've sold both. It's like 13.5. Yeah, but the 10.2 to 1 will allow you to boost it. So I'm thinking about doing that. Is the NA2JZ anything? Do a VVTIs breathe better than the GT heads, and the bottom end can still handle 1,000 horsepower minus the pistons. All you need is thicker head gasket for less compression and pistons. Yeah, but I don't. My buddy sold the block. Got a friend to trade the DSA FAL for your M1A1 Scout and SIG 556, but trying to find info on DSA FAL, see if they shoot 308 and 762 or just 762. You're fine unless you're shooting extra hot hand loads. You're not going to damage anything. Also, if your gun is clean in a warm environment and shooting good ammo, it's not impossible for it to cycle fine with the regulator open. He called DSA about the issue, and they stated it was okay to use 308 in a 7.62 Mark gun. On a different issue, you asked about steel-cased ammo, was told to avoid it. So DSA themselves, Prepper says that you can shoot 308 out of it. You can shoot 308 out of it, but don't use steel-cased 308. Just be careful what you buy car-wise on Facebook. Yeah, I always go and look, and I usually bring a friend and a couple of guns. You're going to grab a potato. Okay. Start a new job in 3 weeks at double the pay. Your toys are about to get more expensive. Ram, I can tell you, I messed up big time. I didn't get into guns until I had walked away from making a six-figure salary, so I would be much further along channel-wise if I did. It's not to say I don't have a lot of guns, but I would have a lot more guns. I would have many more guns. I was still doing video game collecting at that time. If you watch some of my older videos from 2017 when I was still in the last apartment before I moved into a house, you'd see that I had like literally every variant of every Xbox, every variant of every, everything. So I got rid of all that one. You're going to dip for a little bit, but you're going to see what's wrong with the Corolla. Good luck, dude. Pull your plug. Pull one plug and crank, or pull your plugs and crank it over. You can find out right away. If you're not having any compression, you'll know, dude. Non-aspirated VVT JZ have paper rods. Swap them with GTE rods. Gap the rings and 800 horsepower. There you go. Save up because head maintenance at a feed mill. I'm not being screwing taxes. Okay. Dang, then you'll have to jump on the trade then. See, you've seen videos on the FFL and been itching for one now. Well, it sounds like an okay deal to me, Prepper. So, I mean, since it can shoot 308. You worked years ago as a parts manager at a dealership. Morals over money. Grinded at the current pay for 5 years. Opportunity to get back to six figures fell on your lap, so you jumped. Absolutely, dude. I respect the shite out of the parts department and the service people, but man, I'm top of the line. Service managers can make plenty of money, but dude, as a salesman, if you do your job right and you know how to sell, bro, you can make so much money selling cars. It was never a problem to sell a car. It's always easy to sell a car. The only problem you ever run into are salesmen that talk too freaking much. Ooh, that's pretty. This guy, that's nice. Sorry, I'm looking at this dude. He put SRT wheels on a Durango, but he upgraded the nose and stuff because it's a 2012 and he's got a 2018 nose on it. I like the 2018 nose. Sitting on a flat tire, though. I hate the old school interior, though. I literally cannot stand the 10 to 14 wheel. I literally can't stand the fucking thing. That's why I got rid of my my Ram. I could not stand that steering wheel. It drove me absolutely nuts. I hate the old looking steering wheel. That's why I refuse to buy an older Charger or anything older like that. 60 grand for a Charger Hellcat. That doesn't seem bad. 17,000 for a 74 Dart, and it looks nice. Turnkey, big block 440, 530 cam, torque flight transmission, 410 gears, new alternator starter, not a roller. 17 grand. Why does that seem like a good deal? I'd really want to examine the pans, though. The rear bumper looks like shit. It is a Mopar 440. Oh, I could rock the shit out of that guy. Actually getting out of automotive after 20 years. Yeah, it happens. You got your buddy to test the spark plugs on a generator, made him see if it has spark, and made him hold a screw to it, and he jumped so bad. I was working on a 3800 trying to figure out which spark plug wasn't firing, so, the old trick of pulling off the spark plug wires while it's on there. Well, I didn't realize my hand was too far up on the pliers, and I pulled up, and it started arcing. Didn't feel great. Aren't Rams notorious for breaking down unless it has a Cummins engine or a diesel? No, Alejandro. The biggest thing that Rams are known for is wearing out their suspension prematurely. No, Rams, the Hemis, all Hemis can be subject to the tick if they're not taken care of, but Rams in general are a very reliable vehicle. They just have shit suspensions in them. They wear out quickly. Um, that's probably what you heard about them. Yeah, pretty much, dude. Not sure which line you just corrected with the word condenser because it's throwing me way off. What's up, all you people? Come on in. We're talking cars, business, the way we were back in the day. Whatever you guys want to talk about, get in here. Have fun. Have fun, childrens. I love talking to y'all. With fava beans and a nice Chianti. I know that's not how it goes. I was doing it wrong on purpose. Nobody say nothing. Oh wait, Magnum RT for $5,000. Probably has a billion miles. You still want a 49 F1 Ford? Yeah, that would be nice. Capacitor to condenser, got it. Lamau, you run cheap Royal King drum 15 W40 in your Ram. She had the tick for the last 50-ish K. Wow, dude. Then you got like not a real tick. You got a different kind of tick. If you got 50K out of it when it's grinding down the lifters and the cam, that's crazy. You've never liked the grill on Dodge cars and trucks. Yeah, that's what I don't like. I've got the 15 Durango and it still has the crosshair. So I need to upgrade to the 18 front end to get rid of that. If I swap out to the 18 front end, it'll give it the mesh grill that the newer ones have. 180,000 miles. I'd give them like $3,000 for it. I'd go $3,000 for a Hemi Magnum. Your shite hit the fan truck is a 66 400 with a 352 EMP. Won't touch it. 3 on the tree, 9-inch rear end, and 34,000 original miles. I don't have a shit hitched to fan vehicle. I just drive what I got, man. Dude, how is what? No, it's got to have some miles on it. 28,000 for a 392 Challenger. Yep, 100K. It's a lot of miles. You upgraded the wheels though. It's got the SRT wheels. I mean, it's got the Hellcat wheels. Oh, and it's RIP supercharged. Holy shit. That makes it more interesting. Comes and goes. Sometimes you'll do all day, sometimes you don't, but definitely not the lifter tick. Yeah. No. I mean, it definitely is something, but Jesus Christ, 15W40. I hope you're kidding about that. You're walking through a Walmart parking lot, 5 ounces of sticky weights, and couldn't think it, and all I could think was wobble, 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 wobble. I saw my ears peaked. Well, yeah, 28,000. It's black on black. Shit, I just closed it. Now I gotta find it. Shit, Challenger. It's black on black. It's pro charged. It does have 100K, but as long as it's been treated well, that's not a big deal. Where'd it go? See, the problem is I was looking at stealths and it was in the listed with stealths. So now I gotta try to find it because I typed in the word Challenger and Jesus Christ, everybody's selling a goddamn Challenger, which is part of the reason why they're cheap now. Everybody's getting rid of their shit. I do need a set of Hellcat wheels for my Durango though. It's rocking the stock ones. I'm gonna type in stealth again. That's how I found it last time. There you go. I knew I didn't get that far last time. I just didn't type it in the same way again. Friend bought a 94 Dakota V6 4x4, 36,000 miles, solid frame with a plow for $500. Jesus Christ. Lamau, no, it's a work truck that you drive for free, and the oil is what we run in and out of Cummins boxes. Gotcha. Bro, we can see your screen through the reflection of the play button. Whatever you do, don't pull up Pornhub. That black and yellow color scheme is easily recognizable. I'm in Virginia. I can't watch Pornhub here. You live in Fort Polk, and we sold 75% of the LX platform to them. Gotcha. Blame Chrysler for cutting such a good deal on the Challengers, Chargers, and 300s to service members. They flood the market. Yeah, it's not just that, bro. Their financing was super easy to do too. They were literally giving out to anybody that still had a pulse, and that's why the biggest problem you have. Number one, here in Winchester, we have a Dodge dealership, and it sells more Challengers and Chargers and bullshit to everybody in the area. So there's probably 100 Charger scat packs running around here. They all sound exactly the same. They all have the same shitty freaking decals on them, which is the number one reason why I won't buy a Charger, is because they're all exactly the same. Challenger is less likely to run into the same cars up here. It's like because they're less economical, or they're harder to finance, or the insurance is higher. I'm not sure why, but when I roll around in the Challenger, I almost never see the exact same Challenger rolling around. But dude, 28 grand, supercharged. He even has his number in there. I'd get rid of my Durango to get a supercharged. It's got the straight up leather interior. It is an auto. I wish it was a manual. If it was an auto or a manual, it'd probably push me a little bit harder. Grayson is freaking out. Oh, because they block. Yeah, no. Virginia doesn't block porn sites. It's the porn distributors, and I don't care if people are talking about it. If you think I'm weird, they refuse to get into registries with states, and certain states require that you register with the website in order to use it, and then that registry is accessible by the state. So a lot of states don't get certain sites just because they want to actually check shit. Plenty of better sites out there, allegedly. No, not allegedly. There's lots of better stuff. It's called go to Google, go to Bing. You'll find stuff. Kiro Kills says, question, would I ever do a review or at least share my thoughts on the Walther P99? I would. It just, we haven't had one come into the store in a long ass time. The Walther P99 is a great gun. In fact, it's spawned multiple clones. And if you want a modern day Walther P99, you get a Canik TP9, because a Canik TP9 is literally a Walther P99. It's a licensed Walther P99. It has the exact same trigger design, exact same everything, because Walther designed it and they sold the specs to Canik under a license so Canik can produce the TP9. That's why the TP9 DA has the exact same decocker as a P99. But yeah, if one ever walks in, I'll do a video on one. I just haven't had one walk into the store in a long time. Find an older SRT Grand Caravan. I just said Grand Caravan. Grand Cherokee with the 6.1. Bring it to 426. Yeah, no. I'd rather just start with like a Keith Arrington 426. That's why they're VPNs. I have a VPN. I just don't participate in porn online. I have a really good imagination. I have a smooth brain except for one wrinkle that's right here, and it's all the porn I've ever seen. It's like stuck in that one wrinkle in my brain. So completely smooth brain, one wrinkle full of porn. So to all you people that just walked into me talking about all the porn I memorized, if you want to get in on the giveaway of videos coming out on Wednesday, you have to watch it, like it, and comment, and be subscribed. Yay! If you want to become a member, $2 a month, you get extra videos, and you get entered into members-only giveaways, which happen in the first week of the month. I gave away 3 gift cards this month. I'll give them away next month as well. You also get entered into the final week of the month where you get giveaways there. Go ahead and sign up for all those. Got it all out before all you left. The first P99 you ever seen was on TV. It was a James Bond movie with Pierce Brosnan, but forgot which one. It was the one, it was after GoldenEye, Tomorrow Never Dies, I think, where he was doing the VR training inside of MI6. Yeah, they call that part of the brain the spank bank. Pretty much. You have an original in the box PPK. Do you know the value? Considering that a new PPK, like if you go out and buy one right now from Walther, they raised the price. They used to be $800 for a PPK. Now, if you get a stainless PPK, they're $900. So I'm assuming an original one is worth at least that one. That's cool. Thanks, man. Love your videos and shorts. No problem, Kiro. But you remember the trapezoidal slide top? Yeah. They call that part of the brain. Yep, I already read that one. Your dad has a P-38 with the swastika and the German eagle bird on it. Yeah, I call those spicy chickens. But yeah, I had one too. I sold it to my buddies. My buddy Ryan, who used to be in here a lot, but he hasn't been on a live stream in a long time. But Ryan, his brother collects. They collect the Axis power guns. So yeah, I sold it to him. What if Prawn Hub don't work in that doesn't hentai waifu JP work here? I don't know. I'm not going and checking that one. You go ahead and you tell me, Lobster. You're not in Virginia anyways, Lobster. The Wobster. The Wobster. Wobble, wobble, wobble. Rubble, rubble. Rubble, rubble. Type in the dough diggy, dough diggy, looking at them, but the dough diggies. Dough diggies. Oh, an old Dodge Daytona. Haven't seen one of those in forever. My dad had the Shelby Charger way back in the day. Loved it. Ooh, what the hell's up with them wheels? There was a dealership up in Pennsylvania that had like a 40,000 mile Shelby Charger that I really wanted to go get. Was that English? No, I don't think so. Your great-grandfather engraved his name on it forever ago. I'm sure that tanked the value. Shoot's amazing, though. Yeah, well, you need to really look it up because maybe your great-grandfather committed a war crime or something. And that his name is notable. Remember, it ain't a war crime the first time. I just said a worm crime. Car starts and just sputters. Yeah, I love when a car does that. Which one is it? The gray one? What the fuck? Hey, all you new people, how you doing? Ask me some questions. We're having fun. You have star grips on your Mac. Your McElroy? I had him on my TT33. Nah, he was a local drunk. Oh, well. Then it doesn't make sense why he was... Anyways, sounds like fun. 15 grand for an SRT. Go fuck yourself. Sorry, that shit angers me when I see people do that. What the hell is this? 07 RT with a brand new Hellcat nose on it? How the hell do you do that? You might tank the value or it might prove a certain amount of provenance. Oh, bummer. I guess apparently it didn't work. That is disgusting. He wide-bodied it. That is disgusting. It's not even finished and he wants 10 grand. Looks like shit. Injectors, question marks. It's all cosmetic. He put a transmission in it. Okay. Still needs work too. And he wants 10 grand for a 07 Charger. 10 words. Go fuck yourself, buddy. I don't give a shit. Oh, by the way, don't send me cars that you want me to buy off you because I don't do it. Do. Might tank so apparently you've wandered into the world of VTuber due to this YouTuber you follow and now you think something's wrong with your brain. Watching Fillion? Not that I know who Fillion is. Oh, I love when the jaw pops. A Dodge Avenger ES. Those would have been cool if they made those all-wheel drive. 24-inch SRT replica wheels. Oh, man. A lot of these cars have mine, they drop them Pratt and Bear. Oh. Anyways, what do all you kids, all you people, right now, somebody say something. Like the video and tell me something good. Tell me what you're up to right now. If you aren't in the chat right now, you're just sitting there watching this, get down there right where you can type shit and just freaking get involved in the conversation, man. I like talking to you people. I want you guys involved. I want you guys like shooting the shit with me. I have the same 6 people talking to me, and eventually I'm going to run out of shit to say. Haywood said he just farted. That's cool. That's fine. If you're one of those people that just farts, go ahead and put that in there along with the funny story about the guacamole you ate, and then the fact that you eat avocados makes you fart, and then we'll say, Glad to hear that you fart. So, come on, kids. Do something. Your school made a 454 rat rod. Nice. What's my streaming schedule? Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays I start at 7. If I'm physically feeling well, I'll go 6 hours. If I'm not, I'll try to only go 3. Just joined, about to do some dry fire drills. Nice. Just make sure that it's dry fire, sir. Don't mix up live fire. Otherwise, just yell 454 Kasul. Some of these VTubers, Japanese and Korean companies are insane, like not legal shite in their contracts if it was in the US. Yeah, pretty much. You're watching me lives and you're shopping for 2 new handguns. Awesome. I approve of that. Thank you so much. Shopping for handguns. I'm shopping for cars. You have a Walther PPK that was on the Interarms ones built in the 80s and early 90s. All those were something or just meh. They're all worth something, Alejandro. If it's the Interarms, those were probably brought in through, I think, here in Virginia, actually. I think they're like, last time I sold one, I sold it for like 650 or something like that. So they're not worth quite as much because they have the import stamps on them, but they're still worth something, bro, for sure. For shizzle. Oh, I should replace my Mustang. Although I want my Mustang back. If you're watching this, you're from Indiana, and you have my gunmetal gray 2014 Mustang track pack with the Shelby wing, the black roof, and it's lowered 2.5 inches. Please let me know. I'd like that car back, please. I will pay you handsomely with the sum of dollars for that car back. Desk pop. Pop. Dry fire or wet fire. You can do either one. It's not an NG, it's just a spicy snapcat. Pretty much. Oh, dude, all you got to do is pull the bullets out of the casings and just cycle those. Then you get the pop every time. I don't know. This is my small brain working, but wet firing is the thing. Yeah, it's for suppressors. You dip your suppressor either with oil or water, and it replaces the air in it, so the first shot will be quiet. That's about how much you paid for that cost. You'll definitely keep it because it's a beautiful gun, at least to you. Yeah, they're good shooters, they're good guns. Some of them can be jam-o-matics. You definitely want to like run like hell away from the ones that were built by Smith and Wesson, because under license in the United States, Smith and Wesson built some PPKs. So if you get a U.S. built one, you got to be very careful because it might not be what you're thinking they are. Ooh, here we go. Oh shit, my dad lived up in Wilkes-Barre. Does it run? 85 real deal Charger, 2.2 fair condition, front floor soft, does not run. Shit, motor is free. Car was a manual, but previous owner converted to auto. Fuck, man. Tons of new parts, new hatch. It's the 5-bolt. Ugh. With all that work it needs. Oh, the hatch is rusted as shit. The body's damaged. The floors are gone. Dude, that's a $1,000 car. Why did you get my hopes up, man? How to make blanks with this one. Fun trick. Yeah, pretty much. Yep. All you got to do is just take a hammer and a thunk, thunk, thunk to the back of all your rounds, put them in a vise, and you'll have blanks in no time. By the way, do not do that. If you take the advice given to you by me, that is on you. You are a fucking idiot, and you deserve whatever happens to you. Nothing I'm saying is something you should be taking ever at face value. You'll know that when I'm giving you real advice versus when I'm being a dumbass, because most of my dumbass comments are really obviously dumbass comments, so please understand that. I love you all, I want you safe, but don't be dumbasses. Do I like the M&P series, or kind of in the same boat as Glock? No, I like the M&P series. There's just too many of them. Every time I shoot one, I like them, but they're so easily replaceable. It's the same reason why I keep selling my stock Glocks. I'll sell my M&Ps because I can shoot one for a while, sell it, not lose anything, because they always come in on trade really cheap. If they ever became hard to find, I would put one in the safe and just leave it there. As it is, I've got 2 right now. I don't have the competitor and I don't have the metal. Those are the 2 I'm after. Your first car was a Nissan Pathfinder. I don't know why I said Nissan. Nissan. Nissans are good. Like I said, though, their V6 have that problem where the pin for the timing chain can break and throw off everything. 1/2-inch pipe does wonders. That SUV got me through so much shite, and they treated it like shite, even though it ran great for over 300,000 miles. Nice. Aurelio is the master of the 1/2-inch himself. Hey, dude, I'm only 4 inches, but most girls don't like it that wide. '93 Mark IV Supra, 65 grand. I remember when I bought one of those from the auction for 14 grand. No rust. It's mint. Right-hand drive, which means he probably got it from Japanese Classic. It's an automatic. That's why it's only 65 grand. But yeah, no. Could have gotten one of those from Japanese Classic for like 38 grand last year. But now that all the left-hand cars are gone, they're all going up in price. All going up in price, goddammit. Sha, 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 sha. Drinking beer laying down is a bad shite. Went the wrong way, butthole hurts. Wow, I read all that wrong, dude. Sorry, Glock. Something about your butthole. With the amount of police departments using the M&P, I don't think they're going to run out anytime soon. Pretty much. Grayson's like, my ears! Don't worry about it. Just think about it when you're sleeping. Just remember 4 inches is like that. Or if you're a white guy, it's like that, so you make yourself feel better. Oh, excuse me, it's like that, so you make yourself feel better. I remember you could buy a 90s car for 1K and it would run great and last. Not always. You always had to buy a foreign car in the 90s to do that. American cars were shit. Just a good old butt chug. Oh God, my generation, we actually my generation, I'm from 1979, so I'm Gen X. So technically I didn't even do the cinnamon challenge. But the 90s kids, the late 80s kids, they did the cinnamon challenge, and then fucking 95 and up or whatever, the freaking millennials or Gen Zers freaking doing Tide Pods and butt chugging vodka. What the hell's wrong with them? You had an MP 40 and really can't tell much of a difference in your Gen 522. No, you really, I mean, the trigger's better for one. That's about it. Ooh, a 1999 Honda Odyssey, 13 grand. They are running low on good cars, man. They have not brought in some good stuff in a while. And all the stuff they got right now. They still got that 96 Lancer Evo 4. But they want 25 grand, but it is a 4G63. I think it's got like 60,000 actual on it. It's got the big ass eyes on it. They're teeny tiny cars though. Oh, ugly black and red interior. It's got the Recaros. It's got the Momo wheel. It's real. You sent me the ultimate self-defense. Jesus Christ, Grayson. I think I'm behind, I've seen that Pontiac, but I think I'm behind them banning guns in your state, bro, after seeing that picture. I see where your mentality is. Well, your 22 is polished to F, and the M&P is stock. Kind of makes sense. Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, obviously, if you're modified, that's always going to make a difference. Trueno. Isa Trueno, man. It's a good old boy. Never meaning no harm. Come on, people. I'm starting to get tired. My back is killing me. I want to stay on here, but we're drifting. We're drifting and drafting and dropping and parting. 03 Charger, 13 Charger, excuse me. RT Road and Track Edition, 15 grand, too much. 92 Honda Prelude, 7 grand. Go fuck yourself. 23 Challenger SRT Hellcat. They want 100 grand. It is a manual. You want to see a 400 Meprolite optic on a high point? Yeah, send me the picture, Glock. Did you grow up with the PlayStation or N64? I grew up with the Sega Genesis. I'm older than that, bro. So I had the Sega Genesis. I actually had an original NES when they first came out. Then I went to Sega Genesis, and then I went to Super Nintendo. I went to PlayStation when Gran Turismo first came out. Have I ever shot a Glock with the performance trigger? With the performance trigger. Whose performance trigger do you mean? If Glock made a performance trigger, I've never shot with it. Um, but I have upgraded a lot of my Glocks to have much better triggers. Ooh, Mitsubishi Conquest. Favorite anime? Still gonna be Naruto. I like Naruto. You grew up throwing Molotov cocktails at prostitutes in Grand Theft Auto 4. Glock makes a performance trigger. No, I've never shot a Glock's performance trigger. I'd love to actually shoot one to see what they're like. I know I made that weird face about it, but I didn't realize they do it. Oh, look, a guy near me selling his McLaren MC12. No, it's a 570S, so it's a newer car. Okay, sorry. I didn't mean to call it an MC12. 87 Dodge Daytona with the turbo. I like those. I want a Dodge Daytona. Dodge Daytona. Oh, shit. That's super basic, bro. It's an 87, but it's got, must have been the first year of the new front end on it. Only 95,000 miles. Irvine, Kentucky. Means you got 50% chance. Do I watch Rick and Morty? I watched a little bit of it, but it's not really my thing. What do you mean I got bank? I ain't got bank. I don't got nothing, man. So you ever buy surplus guns? Are there any you think are worth buying if you're not just a collector? I am not just a collector. In fact, the only guns that I really don't ever sell or I'm not willing to sell are guns that were gifts. So I have a couple of big lockable boxes, aka safes. They're full of guns that I'll never get rid of. How is the depreciation on the McLarens? It's not as bad as a Mercedes G-Wagon, but it's pretty bad. This guy's got it. It's a 2017 570S, and he's trying to get 149 for it, which is about 7 to 10 grand too much. And it's funny because it's showing up when I'm looking at Dodges, so that didn't make any sense, but whatever. Glock Boy send me a thing. I thought you were shopping for a sports car. I'm shopping for cars, but I'm not 149 grand. I'm looking, under 20, which is not a lot of money, I don't think. I try to make sure that I don't blow my money on stupid shit. But then again, I blow my money on stupid shit. Ooh, an FD, 45 grand for RX-7. That seems like too much. You hate the CZ Scorpions trigger? Do you know of any better ones? No, I haven't played with the CZ Scorpion, so I don't know of any manufacturers. I don't know if Cajun Gunworks makes a trigger for it. You could just slap the shit out of the trigger and shoot it really fast until you run out of ammo, and then you can go ahead and take it home. All right, I'm done looking at those. I'm going to look at Mustangs. All the same ones I've been looking at. Hey, this guy's giving away a free one. I love that. They'll put them up and they're like, I can't put a price. Grayson, get the Franklin Army binary. It's expensive as hell, but worth it. The trigger's even better in semi. His answer is he's in Illinois. Oh, says the person in the chat. Oh. Oh. Guess you ain't getting nothing, son. 5 grand for a Mustang GT. That doesn't seem like a right price. Is it fucked up? As a 2-step, disconnected to daily purposes, but you got a laptop, plug it in. Only looking for trades. That's why you put a bullshit price. I was going to say, because it's all cobraed out. It's got a lot of damage, though. Nope, not interested. You hate people who put prices as free or just the down payment. Yeah, it's pretty obvious when some people are doing it, though. One thing I'm running to here in my area in Northern Virginia is everybody's got a goddamn convertible Mustang. I do not want a convertible Mustang. I'm a performance guy, and convertibles are about the stupidest thing you can do to a SN95 or even the SN197s because they do not handle it very well. Somebody stole a car. Jesus. He's got the GT500 2021 supercharger for Mustang, selling for $5,000 the supercharger. That sounds bad. Things you personally done to the cars: replace all the pulley bearings for the supercharger. That's not terrible. 01 Mustang Premium with supercharger. Looks bone stock on the outside, but it's got a big ass Whipple. Oh, I might have to go look at this one. We're gonna save that one. New fog lights, newer car for the summer. You have no problem keeping the car for the summer. That one might be a potential. Looks like he swapped out the 32 valve to the 32 valve with a Roush supercharger. Nice. Interesting. Everyone raves about CZ pistols. You shot CZ bolts and they are sublime, but everyone I know shot or owned a Scorpion is like, meh, it's all right. Lobster, that's because the Scorpion is not really, it's not like something they wanted to do. It's something they had to do to be in a certain PDW section of the thing. It's not as good as their bolts or their regular pistols, for sure. Binary is kind of a range toy. You wouldn't use it in self-defense, but 9mm is pretty manageable. Yeah, I've got the binary Franklin Armory in my high-end AR build, and I don't really care for it. I never shoot it in binary. My buddies shoot it. I don't care. A really good trigger finger can outrun a binary. I'm not one of them, but I've seen people outrun binaries. Yeah, it's just one of those things where I would just run in semi-automatic. But I let my friends shoot it in binary because they'd buy a couple of boxes of ammo, a couple of mags worth. I'd let them just run it through in binary. But I personally never worry about running binary. Had a full auto in the Army and on his federal SWAT team, and he said he never flipped a full auto. Not once, not worth the waste of ammo. No, because you're not going to be on target. There's a reason why real machine guns are mounted. God, that's actually a really nice car. Shit. All right, so that one's going on the list. But I really want a 14. I want a 14 that was built in 13 because it's got the older gauge cluster in it. I don't want a V6 because then I just have to swap it out to a V8. Not that the Cobra engines are that expensive comparatively. Doot, doot, doodle, doot, doot, doodle. Damn, you're late to the party. Yeah, a little bit, Papa Bear, but not too bad. Although I am dipping out at 10 o'clock. My back is killing me. I can barely sit up. Mercury Cougar with some saline wheels on it. I dig that. 86 Mustang GT. When I was younger, I hated the quad headlight Mustangs, but now that I'm older, I really like them. I build a saline quad headlight Mustang. I think that would look really good. Ooh, fuck. 12 grand for an 84 coupe. Shit, that's a lot of money. Now, I'm only looking within 40 miles of my house, and there's all these things. It's crazy, dude. 08 Mustang Shelby. Nah, I don't need a Shelby. Especially not for 30 grand. Especially not an 08. I can make a shit ton more power out of a regular one. I should have bought the Mustang instead of the Durango. God damn it. Now I'm angry at myself. Who else thinks they need an EcoBoost? EcoBoost, did you just say EcoBoost V8? I do not want an EcoBoost V8. I mean, it'll have enough power to compensate it, but the 5.0 already makes 420 horse. Is the Beretta M9 worth buying as a duty carry versus just a SIG 320? Yes, I would carry a Beretta. Especially if you like the ergonomics of it better than the 320. It's definitely worth it. It's whatever you're comfortable with is going to be the biggest thing. Who else thinks they need an Eco? Nope. You love your M9. Yep. M9 is meh for the money to him. As long as you love how they look, you wouldn't carry one, but try and rent one if you can and see if you like it. I carried one all the time. It's all good. Had to get Junior to bed. If you're not far behind, your day starts at 1:30. Yeah, I can tell. Myself, I mean, I can understand why you got to get to bed soon. You'll probably rent it just to compare. It's a good shooting gun. You just got to question whether you want an all metal gun on your hip. If you don't mind having an all metal gun on your hip, then you're good. Then I say go for it, Shunny. Do what you want to do, Shunny. Do what you're gonna do, Shunny. Faduk. I'm a Faduk. I'm a Fedora. I'm Dora the Explorer. Dun, 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 dun. Boom, boom. Anyways, all you kids, like I said, we're going to be winding down here in about 20 minutes. So if there's anything fun you need to know, please throw it out there. Let me know. I know I've been looking at cars while we've been talking, but like I said, I'm not really feeling anything today. So I don't want to get all excitable and shit. Get all shot through. Is there any polymer 1911s? Nothing under current manufacturer other than a 2011. A 2011 typically has a polymer frame. It has usually a steel slide, steel upper frame, and polymer lower frame. So a 2011. You'll definitely notice the weight of an all metal. I carry a 1911, so I'm a little bit weird there. But if you get like a TSOS 2011, a Staccato, all those have polymer lower frames on them. You also like the Ruger P90. Nice. Favorite car that I would own if I was rich AF. I've been asked that before. I've had a lot of cars because I've sold a lot of cars. There's not many that actually really trip my trigger that much. I would like a Charger 300, or excuse me, a Charger Hellcat wide body because I haven't had one, and they're expensive, so it counts. Maybe a Saline S7. Would I recommend Daniel Defense or save for an LMT instead? You're sorry if you've asked this before. Honestly, I think LMT's better than DD, but I think they're both overpriced. What is your level of competency and differentiation in rifles and stuff? Because if you have no experience with rifles, go with the Daniel Defense. You'll save a little bit of money. But if you have no experience with rifles, just get a basic rifle and build it as you want. I literally just picked up on Palmetto a 2.5 pound CMC drop-in single stage trigger for $99, and I'm gonna drop that into my unique ARs build, and it'll probably outshoot a Daniel Defense. Coming from a guy that carries a 4.25 steel, you get used to it after a while. Yeah, I carry, like I said, I full 5-inch government every day, and then some days I'll carry my X5 Legion 320, and that's a 51-ounce gun. Have I ever had any show quality cars? I've had some rare cars. I wouldn't call them show quality because they were never like finished before I sold them, but I had a couple of Grand Nationals. I had a GNX. I had a bunch of Impala SS's. I had a 1971 Buick Skylark convertible GS 455 with the 4-speed, but it was the wrong color. I've had a lot of Porsches, tons of Camaros, tons of Mustangs. But nothing I really call show quality. I mean, my 2014, when I was done with it, it was lowered Roush exhaust. I had the first black roof SN 197 Mustang. That wasn't a Boss. I had mine painted right away. So in Northern Virginia, I was the first one to be rolling around with a painted roof Mustang. But yeah, I wouldn't really say I've had show quality cars because I drive the shit out of all my cars. Even my Grand Nationals were always driven. Thanks for the advice. You're pretty ignorant when it comes to the AR platform. Dude, then honestly, Arello, I would go with probably a Stag Arms or something. They're like half the price and almost as good. The car you like or think is beautiful, but people hate or think it's ugly. I like the Panamera. I really do like the Porsche Panamera. I almost bought one. When I went to buy the Durango, I could have bought a Porsche Panamera for almost the same money. I paid 19 for my Durango. I could have gotten it for 21.5 because it was a higher mileage car, but I just didn't want to take on the maintenance of a Panamera because I knew I wasn't going to be in the position to really do the maintenance myself, and I'm not paying Porsche prices or specialist prices to work on my cars. So yeah, it was a Porsche Panamera, black. It was the S model, so it had the slight upgrades to it. It wasn't the twin turbo though. But yeah, I really missed. I wanted the Durango when I bought my 300. I wanted a Durango. Couldn't find a Durango with the Hemi, so I bought the 300. Then when I went to trade out my 300 for another car, I went to Dodge. I almost bought a 2021. This was in 2022. I almost bought a 2021 Durango 6-cylinder, and I backed out, or it was a 22. I backed out because I didn't want to, excuse me, a 6-cylinder. So I bought my Hemi Ram, and then I recently sold the Hemi Ram. Last year I sold the Hemi Ram because I got out of it before the COVID prices ended, and I bought my Durango. But I could have bought customized Mustang GT, low mileage Ford Edge Sport, Porsche Panamera. I actually had my choice of a lot of shit, and I wound up going with the Durango. Bum, bum, bum. Do I play instruments? I have not in many, many years. I have a lot of physical damage as well as skeletal damage. I used to play piano, but I smashed the shit out of my hand. So I have the boxer's break. Both of these bones have multiple joints in them now due to breakage. My dad plays guitar. So does my mom. Phil, you forgot, but you're here. Thanks for joining, dude. Although I'm not going to be here much longer today. My back is killing me, so I'm probably only going to be on until 10 o'clock, dude. Appreciate you coming in, though. How's Canada doing today? How you doing up there, eh? Wow, that was my worst version of your accent yet. All the way up into Canada, all the way up into Canada, Canada, Canada. Here's a 23 GT Premium, but I bet you it's an auto because it's only 17 grand. Yep, fucking auto. It's got nicer wheels. No, it's a manual. Why does it say it's an auto? It's not a 5-speed manual because it's a 13. So it's a 6-speed manual. It's a premium. Ooh, Joe might have to go check that one out. The other reason I like my track pack as well is because it didn't have the split airbag. If you remember back in the day, they had split airbags. What's up, Wesson? I'm not going to be here much longer, son. I'm only here till 10 tonight. Looking for a car last year. Bad ended up going with a 23 Camry for reliability. Well, at least you went with something that's going to last you a long ass time. Christian's like, glad I caught your last few minutes. Sorry about your back. Certainly know how that is. Got therapy again tomorrow and on Thursday. Good times. Back pain is awful. Used to think, yeah, it was an exaggeration till you hurt mine. Yeah, no, back problem. Glock, what's up, dude? Sorry, had to. Glock is better than 1911. I will say that you were 5 times more adamant that 1911 was better than Glock. So, but thank you again. Milo loves you. Dream car would be a 67 GTO with an LXX 632 with a Pro Charger. Holy shit, that would be amazing. Why? Bad leg? No, my back is completely shot, dude. No, I have 4 floating ribs, so the lower ribs, you know how sometimes you can have a little bit of a floater. Those 4 are floating, and then my sternum is actually not connected. It's very thin. I got into a really bad accident when I was a kid. So like my sternum, both sides, the bones are actually disconnected. Wesson, thank you very much, bro. $2 for the let me add on. You're all kings, and Milo says thank you. Milo loves him, but do you? I love everybody, dude. You're all my friends, except for the ones that come in and they try to say racist and stupid things. It's all because of you guys that I have one of these. You know, the fake play button. I wouldn't be able to afford a fake play button if you guys didn't come in and check out the videos. 2 World Wars. 2 World Wars. Now get off of my lawn. You're on my lawn and you're driving me nuts. You have a floating rib too, just one. You're not even sure what it is, but damn if it ain't painful when it surfaces. Yeah, I have a problem. Number one, I don't cough. Like when you hear me during the whole time I was sick, I was going because I will actively fight the cough because it hurts so bad. But if I stretch wrong, the rib will actually kind of try to go over the top of the sternum, so it pulls all the ligature and everything. It tries to pull it all up on top of the sternum, and it is one of the worst pains I have ever felt. Get off my lawn! You just sent me a picture of your 870. I'll tell you what. Why am I? Because my back's, Wesson, my back is hurting so bad I can barely sit up right now. Trust me, if I could, I'd scream in pain right now. I'm being a pussy, but yeah, it's really bad. If I keep sitting up, I'm going to kill somebody. And Milo doesn't deserve that. Yeah, I haven't even been drinking anything. Ew. There we go. Ooh, that's a pretty gun. That is a very nice looking 870, Phil. I highly approve of that shoddy gunny. Glock, what the hell is wrong with you? I love you. That thing is insane. Shit. I just got another ad on my own channel. I love that. Boom. That's a good impression of you two World Wars and get off my lawn, dang it. Now, put down now, man. You have to semi-recline 45 because I don't make a 46. Or in a semi-fetal position. Yeah, I'll be laying down. Usually I have to lay down on my side. If you need more than 10 if you need more than 10 bullets, you can't hit the broadside of a barn. I can hit a barn with the broad on the side of it. I'm good at throwing a lot of rammo. I'm good at unloading the crip. I unload the quip when someone's being a dumb lass. Oh, dude, my brain is starting to shut down because of how much pain I'm in. Uh-oh, we got more stuff. Ivor Johnson. Oh, yeah, that was the one you were telling me about. I likey. Me likey that one, too. Oh, yeah. Basically 22 M1 Garand from the look of it. Or, you know what I mean. Thoughts on Dracy needle gun? Dracy had a tactical stock strap with shell holders, but don't know where that went. Oh, bummer. Dracy needle gun. Hold on, I think I've seen it, but I gotta Google it. Dracy needle gun. I mean, it looks kind of cool. I like the straight bolt. Does it stay up the whole time? That looks kind of cool. It's a percussion. Yeah. Level 3I. Do I have any plate carrier setups? I do not personally. I don't do anything with plate carriers. I've never been like in law enforcement or military, so I don't have like extensive use or experience wearing them. And if I get into a shooting, I'm not going to have the time to get suited up, kind of a thing. So yeah, I'm lacking when it comes to the body armor area. Although I know Wish.com has like level 15A plates for like $38, so I guess I'll just get a Wish.com or an AliExpress setup. Then I'll be fully protected. I'll be so safe. Nobody's gonna hurt me no more. I got so many bullets. Man, I'm telling you what. I'll take down anybody. You can take out an elk with the 22 long rifle you put in the right hole. Ooh, 2011 STS V Cadillac. Oh, it's just an STS 4. Damn it. I want an STS V. I want the one with the supercharged North Star. Hell yeah, you just got your setup with level 4 plates, you believe. Well, the FBI, for the ATF and the FBI watching, I got level 5 plates. You don't even want to come in here, man. Me and Hemeyer, we got together and we were talking about what's going to be good for armor plating, and you couldn't take him out. He took him out, so you going to want to come in there, but you're going to stay away. Or Timu plastic level. Yeah, buddy. Raina is late. Sorry for late. Sorry, I'm not going to be on here too much longer, Raina. Sorry, my back is killing me, my friend. I do apologize. Apparently, Timu has $33 level 3A plates. Just watched a YouTube video, and they actually stopped everything up to, no, 0.12. They actually gun stuff deals on Wish or AliExpress. You've only messed with Wish. Not really, Glock. It's all LARPing and airsoft shit. Lobster's gonna head out and hopes I feel better. Me too. Rain is just asking what's about my back. I've been sitting in bed for a week, man. My back is just shot, and it's really starting to lock up bad when I'm sitting here. So I'll go as long as I can, but I only got like another 10 minutes left in me. I guess you'll have to go back and watch it from the beginning. Sorry about that, wrenches. I don't know. I already got a vest, an actual one, although I always need more armor and bullets. Tell you what, man, dang old level weight armor and that old hit in the back in the fight, and then you go and there, everybody's out there in a pew, and man, everybody's ducking, and everybody's running, everybody know what they're doing, and everybody's gonna grab a gun, and they're gonna be shooting back at you, and everybody. Damn. Yeah, I know. We only went half length today, but it's also Monday. It's been a little bit less than normal today. Oh shit, fetch is down. I guess I won't be buying that. My back, my back, my back, my back, my back. Damn it, Bobby, my back, Bobby, Bobby, my back. Where's the propane? My back. Go take some muscle relaxers and drugs. Drugs don't work on me, son. Spartan Leonidas Legends, the shite. You ordered a tanker holster from Timo. It actually looks pretty good. You hear good things. Yeah, I wouldn't be afraid of a holster. I just wouldn't trust anything that was like self-defense related. Pocket sand. I have a Milo. Sir, I know you're trying to rob me, but I have a Milo. And if you kill me, who's going to pay to take care of Milo? Milo is my only lover. She's been with me since her beginning. I'd hate to see her go. Please don't kill her. You got to drive a Hellcat 170 about a week ago. Wow. Yeah, I bet, dude. I have not driven a Hellcat 170. I did drive a 900 horsepower Chevelle before, though. That was interesting. No TV and no beer make Homer something. Milo is safe. Don't you worry. Milo's a good girl, aren't you? Problem is I'm putting a water-cooled GPU in my system, so I can't grind her face into my fans after that. Stopping in on the live. Don't worry. You like the live for fun. Just keep it up. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Thank you coming in, Kyle. Sorry, I know I normally go longer, but I can't do it. I'm gonna piss myself in pain. Keep a pocket of salt, so if you get approached by a random person, salt in the eyes. Oh no, certainly wouldn't just trust the plate, certainly in the carrier. Something. Go crazy. Don't mind if I do. Trust it. And quality control, just because one works doesn't mean the other one will. I would trust the bag that a Temu plate came in before I trusted the plate. Pre-dibbles. Oh, somebody's bidding on it. Sweet. Pre-bibbles. 2 people are bidding on it. Here's what's funny. I love this about eBay, right? So I listed an item for a certain price. Nobody wants to bid on it. So I relisted it at a lower price. Still nobody bids on it. So I listed it as an auction, and I took $100 off, and they've already jacked it back up to where they could have bought it. Dumbasses. You drove the TBSS SUV about Trailblazer, about 160 stock LS2, Birdstown, Kentucky, to one exit before Lexington. Nice. Grayson, thank you for telling me. I hope I feel better. I appreciate that. Get off my lawn shells. I got lawn darts, and on the end of them lawn darts, I put boomsticks. You're going to get the boomsticks on the lawn darts. If I don't kill you with the lawn dart, the boomstick is going to get you. They're kind of shaped like German stick grenades, but they're not exactly stick grenades. I just like saying stick. Should I just do like a weird thing where it seems like I'm lagging? Just go stick. Just over and over. Tallywhackers. Ah, that's a word I've not heard in a long time. Hey man, Chinesian plastic armor is the new revolution, and yes, people want the illusion of a deal, and if they don't have it, they'll spend 19 times as much, because the auction started out low. I used to do it too. The most deadly combination of the 80s. Lawn darts and kids. Some people live for the win. Yep, Christian, it's 100%, dude. That's why I actually used to work for an antique company. Yeah, so I actually set up with high bid. Oh shit, I think the thing's finally going to come out of my hand. So I'm setting up with high bid, and after I'm back on my feet, I'm going to do an auction out of my office, because I got like all that stuff that you pick up in bundles and stuff. You know this working in an auction place. All the extra stuff you pick up that you don't sell, then you just sit on it for years. I've got 2 years worth of shit, and I'm just going to put it up there, because high bid's like $60 a month, no big deal, and 1% is what they charge me to sell stuff, which is pretty good because I can charge a bigger fee for the buyer's fee. So yeah. That's going to be interesting. I'm going to do that one. How, Lego guy? You're coming in right at the end of the stream, unfortunately. Just freeze handling and skip ahead in your conversation. It'll look like it lagged. You know, that's on. And then I'm really going to try to do that one of these. Dude went full German mode. Yep. High bid is cool. I'll be interested in checking out your auction when you get it started. It'll be up there. What kind of stuff you plan on putting up? I got lots of video game stuff, collector stuff, figures, computer stuff. So I'll wind up putting it all up. It'll just be under the Jimmini Show probably, because that's what my company's name is, Jimmini Show LLC. So I'll just auction them under that. But yeah, a lot of that in the antiques, bulk auctions. You want one or two things, but you wind up taking everything. Yeah, and that's how I got a lot of my computer stuff. I'll take a ton of shit I don't need and then sell what I don't need. Papa Bear, you're about to go and watch a 4.5-hour movie called Eyelid. You really do hope you feel better with all the pain and everything, brother. Just keep your eyes peeled for the next safe giveaway. Yeah, like I said, Wednesday I'll put up a video. You just got to like it and put a comment, and then you'll be entered in. Can I buy the fake play button? 800,000 rupees, and it's all yours. Missiles? Missiles? For what missiles? We don't call them missiles, they are rockets. What a shame. You couldn't afford the items you were transporting and moving around. You loved it, though, like Vaseline glass. Who doesn't love radioactive? Plates and cups. Yeah, I see those every now and then. The auctions around me, they do that all the time. They'll be listing those. The radium glass and stuff, yeah. Nah. Right now I'm bidding on a backwards compatible PS3, a PS4 with a Switch, PS2, a Bose, and some comic books. I don't need the comic books, but what about a FX 5500? Nah, you can keep that. Me sales off eBay. I don't sell a lot of stuff. 800,000 rupees is $954. That's fine. I'll take $954 for it. I'll just get another one made. They're fake, I think. I mean, they had somebody make them. You can get them off of Temu. Actually, I wonder what they're charging on Wish.com for you. Who's selling fake YouTube play buttons? It's the third result. eBay, $75. You can get one of them. Yeah, you can pay me $945 and I'll just get the fake one. I don't give a shit. Etsy, $25. They'll make you one. I can get the old school version of it for $13.50. I might get an old school play button made though. The one with the black with the actual button on it. I might get that one made. Right on. 8 gigs of DDR4 RAM. What am I going to do? Are you asking because you're looking at buying one? Because it's not something I need, dude. And it's got... How many subs is a gold one? 1 million. Yours is actually real. Yes, mine is actually real. You get it for 100,000 subs. That's why I'm verified. I've got the verified check mark at 100K and the play button at 100K. Oh, for the play button? Sorry, bro. But you can go and get one off of eBay. Like I said, they're only $75. But yeah, so it's real. So, and I've already damaged the back trying to hang it up. But yeah, it is real. Now, let's see if I can put it back up there. Ah, shit. I'm just using push pins to hold it up while I'm on bed rest. So... Are they actually silver plated? No, that is literally just a mirrored piece of glass. And the other ones are just silver chrome. They're chrome plated, but they're not silver plated. Longer make because of, cancer and such. What? What did I miss, dude? Are they, let's see his tabs. Right now I have up, and it's almost the end of it anyways. Ow, my back, you fuckers. So right now I have the live, we got the product search for RSR, marketplace, eBay, Google, high bid, and fake YouTube play buttons. I know better than to leave up tabs. That's why God has a phone. Ow! Go to bed. I'm in bed, but I understand what you're doing. You'll make one out of wood. Yeah, some of the cooler ones, people used to make them for like YouTubers and shit, and some of them are really good. So, all right, kiddos, that's it. I am done. My back is about to cramp up, and I'm trying to avoid it. So, I'm going to bed. I'm getting out of here. You guys that came in, thank you so much. If you haven't liked it on your way out, like it on your way out, please. That would really help the channel. Do all that fun stuff. Wednesday, like I said, tomorrow you're getting a regular video. Wednesday you're going to get a range video. That is the one that you need to leave a comment and like, and I'll put in the community post a reminder. And then next Monday is when I'll draw for that one. And then next Monday is also when I have to start the end of the month giveaway. So we're going to start a bunch of stuff. So, dude, rest up, feel better. Thank you, Wrenches. Thank you, everybody. Grayson, adios. So come back for another one. Night, man. Good night. Feel better and stay armed. Yep. Best wishes from Canada. Thank you. Grr, grr, grr. Crypto Walker says, stay frosty. Alejandro, thank you. Christian, thank you. I'm going to get out of here, guys. Ow! Leaning forward sucks. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.